whiskey-ish song.
See? Whiskey's good.
History, though. Wow. But at the end of the day, you know, like I said, it's really good. I'm gonna need Jack Daniels to sponsor the guys, please. Let's get to it because they putting.
I'll take a check from Jack Daniels.
They better.
I need my reparations.
I'll take that check. Hell yeah.
Can we get y'all get something because hell no.
And I'm gonna buy my Uncle Nearest with that shit.
Same shit, pretty much.
Hey man, it's
same
whatever.
Shit.
Ain't same pockets.
It definitely ain't.
So
that's it. The most that we see is that like typical Jack Daniels bottle with those like a square shape. Like never seen that in my life.
But you notice Jack Daniels is the most represented bottle for whiskey everywhere internationally.
It definitely is.
Like you can see a bottle without the label, you gotta know it's Jack Daniels.
Off the rip.
That's just like the
icons. But it's like Fiji water.
You pay for marketing though.
Yeah, because it's like no, what I mean like Fiji water. It's like it's a record. Yeah, you pay for marketing, so you design something that's recognizable any and everywhere. So you can know you see a Fiji bottle on TV without even seeing the tag or something. You gonna know that's a Fiji bottle.
Me.
It's a square little bottle.
I don't drink Fiji water. To know that
I see it. I don't drink that shit either. It tastes nasty to me, honestly.
I drink core water.
Core?
It tastes nasty to you. See, that I have a problem with water because I'm at a point that I don't even trust water anymore.
What you mean?
How can I see? That's what I'm saying. There's so many freaking water bottles. You don't even know what is what. Like,
and they don't have ingredients on them.
Now we got electrolytes,
and there's actual
pH balance in your water. Like how the fuck am I supposed to believe you?
Like, how's that? I don't feel that should recharge my energy, my nigga.
Water, you're supposed to drink a glass of water in the morning to refresh your brain, but now you're telling me this should move 4 things for me at the same time. I don't know what the fuck to do.
But water is actually supposed to be the most important thing for you. That's why it's so hard to trust that shit right there. Because like water is the only thing that actually regulates everything within your body. Like that's literally.
Exactly.
So it's like without water, like our body is what 78% water. So you need water, and like I can understand the fact that
crazy
we sweat water out, we sweat it out regardless, so we have to replenish ourselves in some way, shape, or form. But my only thing is a lot of niggas pH balance, and a lot of people pH balance be fucked up just because they don't consume enough water or the proper water as well too. So that's where shit messes up.
To be honest with you, I think they're making that shit up.
What? Man, I know
78% water. Bro, what? What the fuck do that even mean?
We are a reflection of the earth. The earth is 78% water.
Yeah, but then, you know, like watermelons and
oh God.
And lettuce is made of mostly water.
What?
And that shit look crazy.
Watermelon, what?
Hey, yo, speaking of watermelon, right? Oh, let you know, this is a little. We gonna talk a little bit. Then we gonna get into the show. I'm told you, I'm ready for the recording. I'm still trying to figure
out how we got to watermelon.
I'm about to tell you something.
I like how we went from water to fruits.
I'm about to tell you something. Hold on.
Isn't like watermelon another version for cum?
Well,
that's why Beyonce was yelling out watermelon in her song.
Is that the reason? Am I just finding out?
I think that's the rumor I heard.
That shit on a website. I'm gonna need them to have an event or something like that because they've been putting on some motherfucking. They got a decade.
It changes all the time. What's in that shit?
How they still making money? I'm confused.
Because the urban people love that shit.
Damn.
The shit that niggas
Who
really look up on that
Urban
shit.
Dictionary.
I don't even know. Is it like Wikipedia?
I don't know. It's
I think so. I think so. I think it's a version of Wikipedia.
It's just like Pornhub. You know that nobody could find the owner of Pornhub?
I would love to find those people.
Who?
Are they still alive?
How you can't find the owner of Pornhub?
I saw a freaking video on YouTube. Shout out to whoever did that video because I don't remember. But there's a video and they were trying to find the owner of Pornhub. And they found somebody, but they wasn't for sure if that was a person. But it was so interesting because it's like that's like literally the most visited website.
I mean,
on the planet.
I'm convinced the niggas who run Pornhub traffic kids, and that's why you can't find them that much.
Interesting.
Like, think how much child pornography is allowed on Pornhub. Why? No, matter of fact, scratch that. Scratch that. Why are niggas allowed to title their porn videos "Young Teen Get Fucked by
Facts. Facts. If you watching young teen porn, you's a weird nigga.
And that's my thing.
That's a fact.
It's so many videos titled on it.
Watching your ass.
You a fact because young. What the fuck is a young teen?
Yo, facts.
What the fuck is a young teen?
What are we obsessed with? Because if you really look, my nigga, like,
yo.
I'm not gonna hide it. I scroll through Pornhub.
It's
Shit.
than Jeffrey Epstein.
Yo, so it's like, why do so many people feel comfortable naming it? That's what people looking for their videos. You want to see young girls get fucked, yo?
Well, that makes sense, and I wouldn't want to be on either. They probably is, but yeah, that's the crazy part about life. Like, it's two sides to every story. He probably didn't want none of that shit, and it just happened.
Yeah, you know what's the other crazy part? I think right next to the people who watch young teen videos is the people who buy porn DVDs.
Man, we could talk about this because I used to work at VIP.
Wait, okay.
I've been to VI. I've been to
Man.
Love
Let's
Boutique.
go.
I've been
Let's
to the Love
go.
Boutique.
I worked
What?
at VIP for
Okay.
2 years.
Okay, so what's going on?
No,
What's
the people that come
Worst
into them
place
stores,
to work at, I don't give a fuck. That is one of the worst place to work at. I don't regret none in my life, but I'm gonna tell you right now.
Yo, I know you're thinking one story right now that you can recall. What's that story right
One?
now? Give me one that comes to head right now. One experience that comes to head right now.
No, it's not. It's just.
You ever
more
know
so-
weirders that come buy some weird toys and you look at them like, nigga,
Well,
you use that?
So I'm gonna
Or
tell
people.
you, like, first of all, people really think that you could just do whatever the fuck you want in there. You can't. Like, the bitch that owned that, at first as a bitch, I ain't gonna say her niggas. I don't want to get sued. But anyways, she got a structure. Like, she got cameras. She see you from home. You cannot do nothing. Like, you gotta.
Yeah,
be
in them
in your
stores, you gotta be straight.
section. So like, there's like sections. There's the DVDs. There's the toys. There's lube. There's lingerie, and then there's cashier. And on top of that, she only hire females. So that's another thing. Like, it's just all girls in the place. So then I used to work toys because I always been a good salesperson. Obviously, anybody know me? That's all I do is sales. So
How do you sell a toy?
well, I'll tell you, like like you literally can take out the packaging and like put batteries in it and show them like the vibrations and all this bullshit. And like
Got
if you
10
almost like a
vibration
doctor,
speeds.
like this is what it do for you and da 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 da. So like the weirdest thing I seen was like a female and a male come get like a toy for the prostate. I'm not gonna say it's weird
The
because
P-spot toy.
to each his own,
The
but it was
prostate?
different
Yeah,
for me.
It's called a P-spot.
They went.
Yo, I
came and got
Google
a-
shit. I Google weird shit on my downtime.
But like the more thing to me, like it was just
Bro, what
like
the fuck is going on?
it was very interesting. And then like I didn't know how to sell that shit because I don't know what the fuck that is. So I'm over here like, listen, you put double A batteries in this shit, 1, 2, 3, zoom zoom. Like that's all I
I
can
got a question.
tell me.
Have you ever sold a double-sided dildo?
Yeah,
I think those are not like that hard to say. I think those.
but
they're so
I'll
common.
tell you right now, like I worked there.
What kind
When
of
I
people
was-
come in there and buy double-sided dildos?
First of all, like
Studs.
no, it's just so many times. But I seen one dude that looked like Kane, like the WWE wrestler, big as hell, bald headed, like Kane for like the biggest shit in the world, and like.
A dildo.
He smacked me in the back it was in the packaging. He stole that shit. He smacked me in the back with it. Me and my manager, we was literally standing in the corner talking. He smacked me in the back and ran.
Armed robbery with a dildo.
I called the police. I told him I was like, I feel so violated. She's like, what? You feel violated? Call the police.
That's what you call a hard stick up.
I quit after that day. I never went back. I quit. I never went back.
Where is
after
the
that
drum roll?
day. I was like, I'm over this shit. But I'm telling you, like, you go that place. It's like you learn, but it's just really not a good place to work at. And when we talk about the DVDs, it's that too. Like you had to organize the DVDs, and seeing that every day was like, what the fuck? Like this shit is crazy.
After a while, it's like your dick won't get hard after seeing some shit. It's like you're
Y'all got
into. There's one somewhere.
It was crazy. It was like I said, like I don't knock anything I learned because obviously you do learn some good things for your body as a female or for your sexual life and whatever. But at the same time, like those girls don't got no protection, ain't no security in there for weirdos.
There's no security.
They got
How
a
you hire
fucking
females with no security?
no, what's it called? They got a oh my
You gotta
god.
get buzzed in.
No.
Sex addict people
A pepper
probably be
spray.
the worst type. Probably be
A
like,
pepper spray labeled security on that shit. I swear I'm not playing.
Wait,
with
what?
you. It had a tape said security. So don't work there. Right now, anyways, it says ID.
How much you think you made an hour?
Well, this was a couple years ago, so I'll say it. This is a couple years ago. You was making like I think
I'm
10.
talking about the pepper spray.
Bro,
The pepper spray.
more than me. I tell you right now. But like I
That shit
said,
was on call 24/7.
bro. So people were like, because there's a difference. Because I think there's another one by Minx or whatever.
But Love Boutique.
That's very
I know
different.
about that one.
So
I've
I
been to
don't
that
know
one.
because I've never been there, but I
I've
heard
been
about
there.
it.
I've been there. They have the little toys. You know the little cut off girls that come with.
They had like video rooms or whatever.
Oh, those different. Yo,
Yeah, so people will go to VIP thinking
I got a
it's the same
tour of
thing.
that shit before, yo.
Wait.
And my first thing
Wait, they got a video room?
bro,
Wait,
no,
so-
it gets
wait,
deeper than
wait.
that. So
What
they
do you
have
mean?
rooms for you to go to masturbate in, which means they have ongoing porn playing in there on the TV, and
Yeah.
you literally go in there. I think it's like $10 for like 30 minutes. You go in there and masturbate
Different.
to
Yeah,
it.
it's
I
really
swear.
different.
And then on
Yeah,
top of that, there's a
it's
main
so
room
crazy.
where you can actually pay to have people watch you have sex.
Wow.
Nah.
They want to only?
So
So
Love
I
Boutique
feel
is the
so
place
bad for the
where.
girls that work in that
Nah,
one.
fuck all of that. I feel bad for them, yeah, but I feel bad for all the girls who's getting cheated on by their men, by them girls taking them to Love Boutique. Niggas used to do that. They used to
Man.
take their side girls to Love Boutique to fuck them when they cheated on their wives.
That's terrible.
Why would you go in a
That's so
room
gross.
that
Wow.
somebody made for people to masturbate in?
thumbs down to that because that's just so crazy to me.
That
I don't know.
sounds wild.
Nah, that's different. That's
Imagine you just sit down, you get stuck to the seat.
especially like, y'all better not go over there now that we in this pandemic. I swear to God, that shit don't got no windows. Y'all better
That's so
stop.
nasty.
Imagine you going there fresh after somebody.
Yeah.
No,
and
no,
imagine
no,
you
I'm not
walk out.
imagining shit. I don't
Imagine
know.
you walk out, see somebody you know.
That's why I never been in there
Who
ever since
cleans
I
it?
heard that. The girls that work there. That's why I said I feel bad for the girls that work there. I would never.
It's not girls that just work there. There's men that work there.
Well, see, that's the difference between that and VIP.
A dude go good. Oh my God, bro.
Yo, but yo, you be
Man, people making their money. I'm
nigga,
gonna tell you right now. Sometimes you can't get no other job. So at the end of the day, if that's all you can
I don't know
do,
if
then
there's
hey.
enough
we
money
have
in the
this
world for
reaction,
me to
but
clean up
you gotta
another
think about the people who have them
motherfucker.
sick fantasies who like shit like that, bro.
Mm-mm.
There's people that masturbate in public and hope they get caught.
Isn't that called like voyeurism?
I've
or
actually
some
thought
shit like
about doing that once just to see what it's
Well,
like.
I know judgment over here.
I just want to know, maybe get the adrenaline going, get your bump, get your heartbeat
To each
racing.
his own. That's
I
that's
don't
what
know
I'm gonna
if
tell
I'm
you
gonna
that I
do it.
learned working there is I can't judge nobody because I learned so much about what other people do.
Mhm.
It's really crazy. Like I didn't see parents come with a child.
I know.
I didn't see different type of couples. There was one time I was working and we got bum rushed by like 16 and 15-year-olds that were like at McDonald's after a basketball game. And they fucking, when I said this was like a horde of hyenas like running through the, because you know like
They
it's
was
a pole.
stealing shit.
No, they just ran into that shit like, hey, we in VIP, yo. And they just ran through we like, yo, what the fuck is going on? It was like, literally like 10, 12 years.
That was a win for them.
I feel
That
like I was
such a
like,
huge
it was like
win.
horses running through, like, it was crazy. Like, and I'm like, yo, these niggas is having fun. Like, this is crazy. Like, but that's the type of shit you see in that place. Like, people are just curious because there's no fucking windows. Weird.
I'm curious if one in VIP too. Shit, I want to know what makes it very intimate.
Bro, but you know what else I learned there? Like, people like, all right, did you know, like, there's like VH1 cleaners?
What's
Remember-
VH1?
Man.
You talking about like the TV network?
Cassettes when we used to watch, like,
VHS?
the...
VHS?
Oh, that shit. Yeah, I said VH1.
That's Love and Hip Hop.
That's how you know I watch too much VH1. I really
That's
do.
the whole TV channel. That's what I was like.
Shout out
That's
to
some
Love
of
and
the
Hip
TV.
Hop because I'm addicted. VHS, thank you guys. So the VHS cleaners, right? They have those things at VIP at the counter, and people inhale that.
Wait,
They
what?
huff it?
Yes.
It's like going to Walmart and buying all the fucking chemicals.
That's what's
and
crazy
huffing
to me
it.
about
You're
this
huffing
world.
fucking VIP. You're huffing.
No, they're huffing.
They're
the
inhaling. It's like a
VHS.
little. It's like a little. Like it's literally in the counter, and you can go. And that's what's it's shocking to me. Like, how do you
I
still
don't know how
sell
to respond
this?
to that.
People don't even buy VHSs anymore. Just where do you
Yeah,
find
right.
that type of? They gotta go to the library to get something like
What
that.
else do you use that for other than to clean VHSs? What? How do you use that sexually? Is that like lube?
I'm gonna tell you right now.
You clean your balls
the
with it?
only thing I know it hurts it numbs you. That's all I know. I
Not
don't know.
where.
I don't know. I don't
Fire
know.
for that.
I never knew. I never
I
found
don't know
out.
if I want to know.
I never found out.
How you feel about the throat numbing spray?
A lot of people would come and buy that. I never used it. Like a lot of things I sold, I never used, which is another crazy part about
So
it.
you was just selling shit you
I,
don't ever
first
use?
of all, I was trying to get my bonuses. I ain't give a fuck about none of that shit. I'm trying to get my money.
How many dildos you gotta sell to get a bonus?
I don't fucking remember because it didn't work like that. It didn't have like by the toy. It was more like how many servers you
You sell a
got.
pocket pussy. That's
I
like
could sell any type of
50%
shit,
of the
vibrator,
bonus.
little whatever, and I got the points. I was number
A
one.
pocket
So.
pussy was 5 points.
Them shits is old. I'm telling you right now, do not go to VIP. Them shits sit there for like 15 years. She do not restock. So don't go there.
Yeah,
Get
you got
your shit
old
from
pocket
Amazon.
pussies.
Pocket, they ain't.
You
that
might
ain't-
as well go ahead and get
Alright,
it.
this is the only thing I would say from the
Shout out to
outside
the bitches
thing.
selling
Tell
pure
me.
romance.
This is the one thing I would say outside of that is, I think pocket pussies have to be made for a certain size penis.
Doesn't make any sense.
Like, I don't think they meant to fit all size penises. It
Well,
can't.
I think if you go, they do have different sizes. Like I guess like a small, medium, like large, whatever. But other than that, that's about it.
Like, imagine buying up one of them sex toys and you just rip it. You just rip it. Having too much
Alright.
fun one day. And that
Well,
shit
that's
just
why
rips.
VIP is open late. You go back and get another one.
Hell no, sex toys
That's
expensive.
just,
That
Not
shit
for the
ain't cheap.
motherfuckers that use it constantly. Like I'm
Ain't
saying right now,
cheap.
that's probably part of their
do
budget.
you got like reoccurring customers who buy come like the same thing like over and over? And
Well,
over?
you think about it. There's also strippers. There's also prostitutes. There was a lot of prostitutes, especially in Hartford.
Oh yeah, Vine
There's
Street used to have all
Weathersfield
the
right
hoes.
there,
Yeah.
like-
Like
Not-
you used to have all.
Vine Street used to have all the prostitutes selling pussy for $5 back in the day, nigga. Fuck you talking about?
$5.
$5.
Pussy, my nigga.
I don't
$5
know
bill.
anything about that.
I mean, shit, they were selling Knicks bags back then
Oh,
too.
yeah, you
What
ain't.
you talking about?
Yeah.
Pussy was cheaper back then, nigga. It's only 40 now. It's
Well,
cheap.
everything was
inflation
cheap. Everything
even
was
on-
cheap back then.
Hell yeah, nigga! I'm telling you, when me and mom, we used to walk home from Subway, my nigga, and you literally see prostitute post up on the corner, my nigga, and they would literally be like, "If you got $5, sweetheart," and then niggas just have to keep it pushing.
Damn,
Dead
that's
ass.
crazy.
$5?
$5 pussy, my nigga.
No, that's a little different. But I ain't gonna put no price on nobody. I don't know about none of that.
Nigga,
$5?
Nigga is saying it like you advertising for a $5 foot long.
This
Yes.
is crazy. I've never heard that price for pussy.
Man,
Nigga,
I don't think it's impossible.
I've never heard real prices for pussy. I really don't know.
Nigga,
But that's kind of
girls
crazy.
give up pussy for a spliff.
Man,
Are you so shocked? Niggas give us pussy for they give it up for
And that is
fucking
about
drink.
$5 too.
Exactly.
bye. That's why that's split. It's listen, man.
And if I'm smoking a bitch up, I'm smoking half the spliff before I even pass it.
That's
I ain't gonna hold you. I do know a couple girls that do it for the 4 for 4. So at the end of the day,
See,
like,
there you go. I definitely buy some 4 for 4 for some good pussy. Hell yeah.
not the
Would you buy it for
motherfucking
the
nuggets
bag,
with
though?
the combo
Huh?
with the
You buy it
soda.
for bad?
For bad pussy?
Yeah.
Hell no, bitch. Hell no.
But you don't know. You will never know.
That's why you gotta get the 4 for 4 after.
Like you hungry.
I don't know how y'all do this
Yo,
thing.
this
So I'm
man
figuring
is
out.
savage.
You gotta
Shout
do
out
it
to
after.
my
You
wife.
gotta let them earn it.
Bye, shout out, babe. We listen
I
strong.
love you.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you
Look at
right
the
now.
light.
I don't know about none of this
You
shit.
gotta let them earn the meal. You gotta
It's
let them
the
work up
whiskey.
an appetite. That's what you gotta do. Yeah. And it's like, alright, I got you the 4. Matter of fact, you can get a biggie bag. if you're that,
Man,
Go
so
ahead.
like, do you really
Supersize
send
it.
them home like in a lift, like fuck it, or do they have to
Hell
find
no,
their
I'm
own
not sending home in a
ride?
lift. First of all, I'd rather put gas in my tank and bring you home
I'm
than
about
put
to say,
you in a lift. Fuck
lift's
that.
expensive.
Lift's expensive.
Really?
Yo, $50 get my tank far, yo.
Yeah, I'm
Fuck out of there.
It's expensive.
hold the
Like,
fuck
nah, I
up.
got gas. You
You
good?
No, I really feel
got
like
you.
I feel like $14 is not that serious.
For me, it is. Fuck
Damn.
that.
$14
Not
is
for
like
pussy.
a quarter tank in my shit. That's the good.
Hey,
that's
yo,
nobody gas.
listen,
We
they're
can
not
drive
sending
home.
y'all home in a lift.
We can drive home from 15 minutes in straight silence. I
I was just thinking, I was like, it's gonna be an after fucking ride home. Just know,
I
y'all
got $15 put back in
bump
my
that
tank,
motherfucking
though.
little baby. Yo, nah.
Nah, I play J. Cole.
Bye. Hey, nah. J. Cole's a vibe, but $14 is, listen, I ain't gonna.
Or if you want to be a dick, play some scissor.
Some who?
Some scissor.
Some scissor.
Yeah.
This what you do?
Play some scissor with some good dick in silence.
You sending her home fucked up?
Man's an asshole, bro.
You sending her home? You sending in my
This-
mind? Like, what the fuck? Need to get the fuck out. What the fuck? No, you cannot send her home like that.
And then what
That's
I'm going to do
crazy.
is as soon as she walks in her door, I'm going to start pulling off before she even open the door just to let her know I
And
have
now
to.
iPhone
Oh,
fuck you
you're
up. You put
fucked
that
up.
shit on Do Not Disturb. People know, like, do
Nah,
not disturb.
Now, iPhone let you know instead of iPhone. Do not
Notify
disturb now.
anyway. Like, what? What the fuck is that?
First of all, I'm a good ain't shit nigga. I'm one of the best ain't shit niggas that can come by.
don't understand.
I actually
Honestly,
care
you
about
think-
you as an ain't shit nigga.
How does that even
So
make sense?
because I make sure you eat lunch, okay?
So
I'll
you
make
feel
sure you're
it.
good at the end of the night. I ask you how your day is.
That's
not
nice.
I
That's
cuddle
nice.
with you at least 2 times a week. So you know,
2 times not enough for me. I need 'em every night.
if the pum pum good, it might elevate it a little bit more. It's all based on how good I like the pum pum, yo. If I really like the pum pum and the personality that come with the pum pum, yo, you can get some good treatment.
They gotta be a package.
It gotta be a package. You can't just bring one to the table. I can get good pussy other
Well, that's
places
nice that you making sure they eating and everything. That's very sweet.
because I get more pum pum that way.
Well, there you go. There's a catch.
It's a win. It's a,
There is a catch.
you don't
Speaking
hold
real.
you don't hold the door for a woman unless you get to look at her ass. What the fuck?
Well, that's a great view.
Hey, what?
That's a great
Nigga,
view.
hold on.
Let me get a
Hold
little.
on.
Pour some of
Can we
this.
talk about the weather or something, bro?
Pour some of this,
Like,
gentlemen.
Let's get this.
This weather. First of all,
Can we
let's.
start the podcast officially? Like,
Oh,
bro.
I thought we've been started. Look.
Nah, we've been
I've
started.
been going
but
in.
we ain't
Alright,
been
my fault. Let's start it.
We
Yeah,
I'm gonna
I
have to
forgot.
give you a
We
nickname
gotta do
because
this
something
right.
about the Poom Poom drive you crazy. We're gonna Poom Poom King or some shit like that. We gotta
Oh,
give him a.
okay.
We
I'm
gotta
with
give you
that.
a real nickname.
I'm with
Do
that.
not get this man that
No, we
name
about to give him
because
a
he's
real
gonna
nickname
take
after
advantage of
today.
it.
Yeah.
Hashtag, we about to make him a GIF.
Nah, because I'm
Shit,
all
pum
about
pum
learning
king.
different ways to just know the pum pum. That's just a goal in life. You have to know the pum pum from different ways, not
Yeah.
just how to please the pum pum, but you have to know different things
Do
about
you
what makes
like-
the pum pum
You gotta
the
know
Read
the
and shit?
woman.
Huh?
Do you read?
Do I read? Of course I read.
There you go.
And I practice.
There you go.
There you
Read,
go.
watch your, as long as you're doing your research, that's the greatest thing.
I have to.
There
That's the
you
only way
go.
to learn.
Well, then that's very
Is reading
considerate.
really the only way to learn?
It's the best way to learn.
There's a bunch of
No, actually,
ways.
it's the second best way to learn.
I do not read.
Doing
at
is
all.
actually the best way to learn.
Exactly. That's how I feel.
Sometimes you just have to practice with different pum pums.
Well, there you go. Not everybody though.
You know, practice don't always.
Not all the time, because you could be with one person and enter into different things.
Not every person have entertaining pum pum consistently.
That is a fact.
So it's like you can be with somebody, you get great sex for a week, and then the next week it's like, I was thinking about my ex the whole other time last time. You know,
That's terrible.
it can be like that.
That's foul.
And it's like, all right, and then not everybody.
Don't do
all right,
go do that.
all right,
with
real
that
shit though.
person.
Not everybody's sexually compatible.
You're down bad with
With
that.
Like you can sit here and one person is willing to go somewhere sexually, but the other person is not willing to go there, or they're only willing to go there just to please their partner, and that way it's forced and it's not good sex no more, because now you're just doing it to please me. It's not a matter of we both having an adventure together. We're both being
Way
open
too
for
much thought
something.
into it. At this point. Yeah.
Don't do it just to please me, because at that point it's not pleasing me.
Well,
That's
fine.
just me personally. Like I don't like forced things. I like things.
Well, that's
to be
where the
going
shit
with
gets
fate.
so. It just gets so technical, because that's the thing about sex is either moment, time, place, vibes. Like it's so technical. So it's whatever you get. And it's a gamble. It's like roulette. Play the number, and then you winning or you not. That's really how I look at it. But other than that, I want to talk about Windsor High with you guys.
This is
I
the
wanted to
Windsor High
touch
got
that
here.
topic.
Because shout out to Polka for letting us know all the hoes is in Windsor for sure. I don't know
Shout out to
nothing
my
about
girl Polka the Rebel.
right
First
into
of
the
all,
school.
she's slaying forever. So I love her. That's my
Facts.
baby.
Polka's
Shout
definitely
out to
doing
you.
big things right
Gemini
there.
gang, you already know. That's my baby.
Bipolar motherfuckers.
That is my baby. First of all, tune into her YouTube. Make sure you're checking out her music. If you're not, you
Tune
ain't.
into your YouTubers. What's the YouTube thing about?
Shout
Yeah,
out to
check it
my
out.
channel. If you're not following the channel, you not tuned in, it's Jeslynne Marianne, and check me out on Instagram. The link is
Spell
in the
that
bio.
shit. Spell that
Like-
shit.
Spell it.
comment,
Though my whole name is so damn long.
It sure fucking is. That's
Put
why I
that
said
shit in
spell
the
that
bottom
shit.
right here, like Disney channel.
I still need to spell it.
Alright, listen, Jeslynne Marianne, JESLYNNE
Esteban Julio Ricardo.
Nah, I'm gonna tell y'all a real secret. I love you to my son. My son got the longest name. No, I'm
Why
not.
you do that to him?
I did it for my grandma.
Damn, how
My-
many names grandma needed him to have?
Bro, this shit was really crazy. I was really in the bed in the hospital, and she begged me.
So you
she
gotta name
begged-
it after your uncle, after your grandpa, after your...
No, she was, cause like my son's last name is like some like TV superstar in Puerto Rico or something like that, and she was like, please.
Stop telling Mondo Star.
My grandma's like superstitious, like he's gonna be rich, he's gonna be an actor, put his name like this, and I'm like, Grandma, I'm naming him Jaden, like this is his name. So his name is,
I'm naming Jaden.
like that's what I wanted, so I had to literally give him 2 middle names. So I love you, baby. You're gonna be a superstar. Remember this. Shout out to Grandma. Like that's just what it was. So
If grandma said it happened, it had to happen. Had to do it for abuela. Had to do it for
literally,
abuela.
like my grandma's birthday, I had to. There's no way I can say no to
Cause you'd
her.
have disowned you right there today.
There's no, I don't want to be disowned. I want to be here forever. Like there's no way I can.
She ain't
say
watching
no.
the kids when you need to go to the club. She ain't
Red
doing
light,
none of
nah,
that.
like it's not. Like I had to say yeah. So that's how that happened. So trust me, yeah, the names is long, and that's not lies.
Shit, honestly, I low-key wanted a long name, but I already have it bad. People fuck my name up already as it bad.
You?
Anyway.
You,
Yes,
bro.
me, yes.
I could relate to that. How they fuck up your name? What did they say?
The worst I ever got was Ocean A. I'm dead ass.
No, I hear you.
Nigga said, oh, I thought you was French. I'm like, nigga. That
The
shit
worst
don't-
I got was Jason.
You got Jason.
Jason, bro.
How?
I think it was like over the phone. Maybe they didn't hear me right, but like I get called Jocelyn, Joycelyn, Jessica, everything. Like, never. My name is
I would
Jeslynne.
have just said Jess to keep it short. Like, do you mind being called Jess?
Well, I do now. I do like, but it's crazy because now when I'm doing this YouTube thing, I have to be like very authentic. Like I was telling you guys about that. Like
Yes.
that's really the purpose of my channel is to show people like to be yourself, and I'm discovering new journeys in my life and new experiences, especially as a young mother. Like, you know, sometimes when you have kids young, you put your life on pause and you feel like you can't do certain things. So now I'm hopping into everything. Like I want to do things that I've never done before. And I also got my segment, What's in Your City, which is like supporting local businesses and just giving them a spotlight that they deserve.
Just
So,
dope. That's dope.
you
as
know,
fuck.
that's just really what my purpose is in life right now. And I'm just like, it's okay. Like you know who I really find truly inspiring? Tiffany Haddish.
Okay.
Okay.
Even though
Because,
she's not
like,
that funny to me.
But
Just to say that.
Listen, she a real ass bitch. Like
She
that's
is.
what I'm trying to say.
But
Like
she's still not that funny.
Alright. I'm gonna take it. But I like
We
the
love
reason
you,
her
Tiffany.
life story is like it didn't matter what age she was, she still did what she had to do, and she would.
Yeah,
she
she
was
made
like 34
it.
and
And she putting other people on.
Mm-hmm.
You can never knock nobody that's putting people on, but I can still tell jokes.
So it don't matter how fucking old you are, just do what you want to do and live life and no regrets. That's kind of what I'm just doing.
All my niggas we coastin', high grade we smoking, on the highway we rollin', crackin' bottle we toastin'.
Welcome everybody. Welcome to another episode of Weed and Whiskey, where two of your favorite people who does this the
in the
best
fucking
continue
world,
doing
and your
it.
grandmother's favorite people as well. So don't you ever get fucked up.
What they call grandmas, everybody want a gilf?
Gilf.
A gilf?
I'm your Gilf favorite people. I don't know if it's your Gilf.
Not everybody's grandma is a gilf.
Whatever that means.
Shout out to the grandmas who's really 58 but look like they 38, ready to take somebody's fucking mom in, you know. So shout out to
the
you guys.
grandmothers that's 38 and look like they're 58, but they down bad and hungry.
Shout out to the grandmas who was a grandma by the time they were 38.
Period.
Either way,
Shout out to
Weed and
y'all.
Whiskey.
We only allow nothing but great motherfucking personalities in the building, and that's what we do. We're gonna continue giving you another episode, another week with just great motherfucking personality. We just attract great people because we great people, so that's what we do. So we don't allow other great people to be around us because, you know, they're a reflection of us if we let them in here. So we have another great person in here, somebody who's trying to put the city on, somebody who has been in the entrepreneurship and the creative field her entire life and just finding different ways to just grow and evolve right now. She's doing everything, not just for her, but for her family, for her sons. She's just trying to find a whole new path to just make greatness and a whole nother level out here, man. And matter of fact, because I don't want to fuck her name up, because we just had that conversation, I'm gonna go ahead and have you introduce the people. Go ahead. I'm gonna just call her Jess for short.
Yeah. And I appreciate that because some people get mad when you fuck the name up. So
Yeah, me too.
Right.
So go ahead, tell them who you is. Tell them who
Well,
you is
my name
properly.
is-
No humbleness.
Listen, my name is Jeslynne Marianne. We in the building, and it's Weed and Whiskey. I am so grateful to be here, guys. Thank you for this opportunity. This is just the vibe that I want to be in.
There we go.
And I don't
like
even
that.
drink whiskey, so I'm getting put on for real, just like I like to put on for my city.
There you
They
go.
putting me on today, so
Jeezy voice.
thank you for putting me on. Thank you for letting me on the show. Like honestly,
Nah,
like,
this is fun, yo.
facts.
You came through to the live event. You bought some bubbly. You gave us shots of Henny. To
Shout
me,
out to you for
Yeah,
that.
to me,
type
that
of
was
shit.
like
Shout out to the
love,
live
bro.
event.
that was
yo.
all love right then and
No,
there.
like-
That live event was lit.
Honestly, like
Yeah,
I'm
yo,
gonna
I
tell
had
y'all,
fun.
like,
I had mad fun.
let me tell you, like, this is the thing that you guys, like, that's why I'm so excited that you guys are really doing what you do, because we really need this more in our area. Like, we don't, there's not everybody want to go to the club, and there's no shade. The club is great, too. Like,
But
you
it's
know
not
what
for
I'm saying? But
everybody.
sometimes, like, we don't have that in our city that you could just go hear people say what they gotta say, smoke. First of all, shout out to whoever brought that weed over there, talking about some dabs on the service. That, I was feeling very high and bougie.
Crafted
You
by
understand
Nick.
what I'm saying?
Yo, facts.
Hashtag
Shout out to
high
my
and
guy.
bougie.
That shit got me hot. That,
That popcorn had me hit.
Dude,
Yo,
I brought, like,
what?
I don't even, I spent so much money. I really was smoking and drinking. I was sitting in the VIP. I was in the vibe. Shout out to Pergola, mind you.
Shout out to you,
New
Jeslynne.
Britain. Shout out to another business. Like, that's what I'm
Baby,
trying to
love
say.
you.
Like,
And it's black owned. I love it. And it's black and woman owned.
first
on
of all,
top
it
that.
is Black History Month.
Yes.
So we're going to say,
Right.
shout out to that hashtag. And at the end of the day, like, you guys are doing your thing, so thank you so much. And that live event, you have to do more. And I already can see you guys going to different cities and just blessing people with your opinions.
Thank you. I
Thank
got a
you.
question
That
though.
was
Now,
good.
I think that's a good way to lead into this quick question, real quick.
uh-huh.
How do you feel about Spanish people differentiating themselves and separating themselves from black people?
Oh,
Do you feel
this is-
like we are one, or feel like we're separate?
Damn, bro, you already
No,
started
that's
with
a
this type
really
of
good
shit.
question. That's a really good question because
Damn. That's
I
quick.
think it's sometimes not everybody. For example, like me as a Puerto Rican, I grew up very different from everybody. Like, I literally moved back and forth from Connecticut to Puerto Rico. My best friend is African American. Like, from I was age of 10. Literally my only best friend, like number one, like in my life. And distance didn't matter. Our race didn't matter. Like, I've always just been very open and welcome. but I can't say that everybody's also had the same experience. So it's that's a very hard thing to answer.
So where does it,
But
from
for
your
me,
knowledge, where does the separation stem from? Like that
I
you
was
know
just gonna
of?
ask that too.
Like at what point did we like not see ourselves as the same anymore?
That's, for me to answer that question is hard because I ain't every famous
mean,
person in the world.
but
But
you
I'm
probably know- you
gonna
have far
tell
more
you,
insight
I'm gonna
than
tell
we
you
do.
like this. Like, obviously, I'm gonna just speak on the East Coast side. Obviously, there's so many issues that happen, whether it's street violence. I don't think it's either personal. People could be going through some shit and they start fighting, and next thing you know, they hate each other because of whatever the fuck they
And it's
hate
just
each
one
other
thing
for.
just trickle on.
Yeah,
and
like it's a
cement it down.
domino effect.
Facts.
And then I think it stems from that, and then it just grew on, and that's life. You know what I'm saying?
And it is a social thing too, because like in America, like Puerto Ricans specifically, Puerto Ricans is the bottom of the culture chain.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're looked down on the most by pretty much. I mean, the only people that, and that's where I'm saying, like, to me, if you look at it even from that perspective, I feel like we're looked down on the same level.
But you know one thing though?
We definitely are. We
Like at
definitely
the same
are.
level. It's not like one is like even Mexicans look down like the
But
same
that's what
level
I'm saying.
of us.
But there's a difference because like Fat Joe had said on an interview one time, he was like that he was talking to some like Mexican dude on the West Coast, and they don't fuck with black people like they do, like Puerto Ricans do over here.
Mm-hmm. It's definitely not.
So
the
like
same.
it's different. I think it's generational also, because
Mm-hmm.
like you got the young generation of Puerto Ricans. Like I know Puerto Ricans that's cool with me, and I've been cool with them like my whole life, so I know them. Like it's like no difference.
I know Puerto Ricans who call black people nigga, and a lot of black
and
people
mean
don't
it,
even
and mean
like
it
that
in a different way.
And
though.
honestly,
Yeah.
I can say I've said it already since I've been here.
I
said, and
it
then-
don't matter.
It don't matter. Like,
No, but
yeah, you
it's something
don't.
to talk about because
Yeah.
not everybody is accepting of that.
Yeah, because some people like, nah, you can't say
And,
that.
exactly, and I can tell you right now, as a Puerto Rican, I've even thought like, damn, am I crossing the line? But I grew up with everybody, and I've always grown up saying that, and nobody ever said nothing to me about it. And I consider myself, I don't feel myself different from anybody. I don't consider yourself black. I consider you my friend, my brother. It's not about it. I don't care about the color, so I can't even think about it. That's for me, but I can't speak for everybody.
I'm gonna ask one more controversial question. So, all right, since you say the word nigga, how do you feel about black people saying the word spick?
To be honest, I don't think people use it as much. I've never heard anybody say that.
I think the word spick is literally used just to
I
degrade
hear
somebody.
I was just
Guala.
about to say that. I think
Yeah, like I think guala is like the nigga pretty much. It's like the nigga.
And I'm not offended by it.
Because to me, it's just a word.
And
What?
and that's what I'm saying. Like, I hear guala. I've never heard spick. I've heard guala all the time.
I haven't heard guala in a while.
I hear guala.
only white people use the word spick.
That's true.
That's
It's like
true.
prick.
Yeah, that's like
No.
nigger.
But hey,
The ER.
hey.
That's true. I
That's
haven't
hard
heard the word
shit.
guala in a while.
I never thought about it like
Yeah.
that. But I've heard guala. People have said guala this, guala that, or I hate gualas. I don't want to date gualas. And I've been called a guala. I don't take it offensive. But like I tell you right now, I'm very different from everybody.
Facts.
I'm literally probably the most laid back person you could find.
Mm-hmm.
I don't give a fuck. You can't offend
Facts.
me. It's really hard to offend me. Like, so, but I know a lot of people, they won't take it lightly. So, but that's on to them. Whatever you're going to let your energy get you to, that's on you. I'm going to use my energy for
That's
something
fact.
else.
I'm the type of nigga who's. I'm not even gonna call you that. I'm just gonna call you Babo just to piss you off.
That's
Call
funny.
every, call every
I got a
Spanish
lot of
nigga
people I know
Babo.
that name.
That's
And that's
the point.
it. And that's how it is.
That's
And
the
that's just how
point.
and that's how the cookie crumbles. You
I have
feel
a
me?
question. I have a question.
Yeah.
Is that like a real name? Like
It's a
Yeah.
nickname.
It's
Like
a
a-
nickname.
it's a nickname.
okay, so for what?
Like
What's
baby
the-
boy or baby girl.
Yo,
What does it mean?
honestly, it's just like Bam Bam. Like, it's like a fucking nickname.
Because I'm gonna be that serious. I thought
Why is it
all
the
my life I
go-to?
always
Why
thought
is it
that
the
was-
go-to though?
Because Bebo means like cute. It's
Okay.
like it's like
Okay.
like you
It's
cute.
like, oh,
it's like-
bendito. Oh,
Yeah, like, you're
Bebo.
like Bebo, you like a chulo, like you cute, like that. But people don't really know that because like I said, you gotta be from motherfucking Puerto Rico. You gotta be
That's
from
why
the islands
I need to
understand
know.
that.
This is why I have questions. Like when I have questions like this, I've always thought, all my life,
Shoot, because
I
I'm the
always
one.
thought that shit was like on their birth certificate. Like that was that ass their name, Bebo.
Nope, definitely a nickname.
I mean,
I ain't never-
can we keep digging into that hole?
Wait,
Can we
I
keep
mean,
digging into the
let's
hole with
go.
questions?
Because
What?
I'm not an offensive
Why do a
person.
lot of Spanish girls get that muffin top so early?
Listen, first of all, it's not all the Spanish girls.
I never.
I'm
no,
gonna tell you
I'ma
what.
be honest
No,
with
I'm
my
gonna tell you what the problem is. I will give you the
Because
answer
by
right
23, that should
now.
be.
I'm gonna give you the answer.
I
This
wanna
is how
hear this
easy
shit.
I'm gonna give you the science.
Mm-hmm.
This is the problem. It's not the muffin. It's the jeans.
It's the jeans.
It's the jeans. They wear tight fucking
yeah,
jeans.
Okay.
It's because
Okay.
you said why the Spanish girls.
I'm talking
Okay,
them specific
but that's
right
what I'm
now.
saying. All the other girls know what the fuck jeans to wear. to not show the fucking muffin top. And they thought we're not wearing jeans, they wearing leggings and sweatpants. Boo.
Cause the Puerto Rican girls back in the day used to wear the jeans.
They
with
like
no
the
back
jeans
pockets.
but like culitos that tight, looking
You remember them
nice.
shits?
Oh
You remember
yes,
them with
the
no
jeans
back-
with no back pockets. Yeah.
So
Them
feel
just look
me?
like they couldn't even get pulled off the skin.
That's
how
the
tight
it's
them
called
shits was.
Colombian
Yeah.
jeans, y'all. I'm gonna put you on right now. It's
They
called
call
Colombian.
jeans.
The Colombianas.
Colombians know what the fuck they doing.
Yo, when they start doing that gyrating with their
Surgery,
head,
fajas,
hell yeah.
narcos.
$40 pussy.
You know too much about this money.
Stop talking, bro. You know, last in the show, you was drunk as fuck.
You was
and
highly
did-
educated on
And
that.
you did some, and you said some shit.
I'm
that
just
was,
gonna own who
I
I
tried to
am.
stop you.
I can't help it. I like pum pum and I like to know about pum pum
Nah,
and I like
you
to
know,
talk about pum
you
We
pum.
blew
gotta
up
give
somebody's
this man
spot.
a nickname. I'm telling you
It's
right
to the
now.
point,
You do
yo.
that, right?
Who don't like pum pum, yo? Even women love pum pum, my nigga. That's how good pum pum is, my nigga.
Bro,
Come
okay.
on, dog.
Alright,
Like,
You're not gonna say. You're not
Oh,
gonna
I'm
criticize.
not- Listen,
You're not gonna criticize
okay.
me
No, I'm not
for
criticizing.
being a heterosexual man.
No, I'm not gonna
Okay?
criticize. I'm not gonna criticize you for knowing the price of pussy. I'm not gonna criticize you for doing that. I'm criticizing you for you blowing up somebody's spot.
Eh, niggas blow my
The
spot
tea
all the
is hot,
time.
y'all.
I was like, oh,
So
shit.
that one-
Alright,
that one-
cool.
Niggas blow my spot all the time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I don't call names.
Hey, man.
I just tell stories.
Tea time,
Nah,
tea
you
time,
called
tea
it,
time.
I called a name.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
You
nigga.
can't be saying names.
You said a name out loud
When recently?
at the live show.
I did.
Yes, you said.
No, at the live
that
show,
name.
he said he was gonna be uncensored as fuck. You
Oh, yeah, I
did say
did.
that
I did
shit.
say that.
Yeah, but
You could only get that in person.
You said
It was live for real.
I was like, oh no, this nigga just did this nigga dirty.
All right.
But we, we're not at the level where everybody in the world ain't gonna see it. So
You know what's funny? I talk a lot about pum pum, and it's not like I'm out here just fucking bitches, my nigga. That's the funny thing about it.
you gotta know the market though.
I don't
You know the
trust
market rate,
bitches.
That's fine.
Well,
You
I mean,
don't?
why
I
not?
don't
Well, let's
trust
talk about.
bitches.
So okay, so you asking all the questions.
Go ahead, ask
Why
them.
you don't trust bitches?
Because one, a lot of these bitches fuck dirty niggas. I can tell you that for a fact.
So what is a dirty? Yeah.
A
But-
dirty nigga?
Yeah.
Some of these
You
niggas.
tell
that
us what a dirty nigga.
No. I want him to answer that because, like, I really want to understand that.
A lot of these niggas, the type of niggas who don't wash their hands before playing with the pum pum. A lot of these niggas who actually don't even wash themselves properly before even touching the
So
pum
you
pum.
really mean dirty? Like,
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
These niggas be dirty.
Like,
Yo, I'm
literally
convinced.
dirty.
Like all of these, you know how everybody talking about like the same group of people have like STDs and all type of shit. I'm convinced it's the same group of people passing around, yo. It's the same.
Okay,
group
like
of
dirty
people.
niggas that don't get checked out
And
every 6
females
months.
too.
That's
Some of
very
them
true.
dirty. So, yo,
It's
a lot
Go
of
to
girls-
the OBGYN ladies. Don't play with that shit. Check yourselves out. That
Apparently-
shit.
Everybody gonna be
Thing.
so-
apparently a lot of
Fuck
girls wipe down on they cleaning their pum pum, and no, they wipe up, and I don't know why. You're supposed to wipe down.
But listen, you know what? I'm just gonna bring it down to you for a second. The problem is the
You know what I mean
community.
by that, right?
The problem is the community. The education is not there.
That's my point. They're so undereducated that they.
I remember a health class in Windsor High
I was
with
being
Sage
health
Park
class by 3rd grade. I was
that
being health.
I used to get educated on all of that. Health 101.
Yeah.
That teacher, she did. I can only speak for my teacher. She did her thing.
I learned. Jay said that Windsor High too.
But
Durham Windsor High, not
What?
Windsor High. I'm not.
Did you learn from
I'm not gonna
doing?
do that.
From
I
practicing.
can't.
I learned everything from doing, man. I ain't never learned something in my life from a book.
You're the type of niggas getting head in the bleachers and
No. I ain't do that. I was not that crazy. Hell no.
Listen,
That was not
no,
that.
that shit. I remember to hear stories about people doing shit in the auditorium.
in the bathroom.
Like, why? Like,
And
where
it's-
was the security for real? I know y'all did y'all
The
job, but
security
where
was
was
part of
Yeah,
it.
Miss Lisa wasn't gonna catch
They're probably
somebody,
part of
bro.
it.
What
Bye.
you
That Miss
mean?
Lisa, she was sitting to
Niggas
death like
was
chilling.
dipping and diving through them hallways like.
Yo, shout out to Miss Lisa, yo. She was a true. She was a real G. Let me tell you something. Now, I'll tell you right now, like, I left Windsor High, and when I came back to Connecticut, it's like, somebody told me they thought I was dead.
Oh shit.
What?
Yes, like, really, because I'm not gonna lie, the way I left, it was like a ghost. Like, I disappeared, and it was not on me. My
Oh,
mom did that
shit.
shit to me. But, like, I left, and then years later, like, yo, I really thought you died. Like, I didn't know you.
Damn.
Yeah.
It's funny because I actually grew up with somebody that lived in the house. When I went to college, that he went around telling everybody that I actually Well, he told me I dropped out of school and ran away
Wow.
while I was
Make
actually
up
at
stories.
school.
Wait, you?
Yeah. He told everybody on the block that I dropped out of school and ran away, and that I never graduated high school or nothing while I was in college, my nigga. That shit was hilarious to me. Yo, I'm telling you, it just shows you even hate is your own blood, my nigga.
No, that's true. That's true. Well, you know, haters are everywhere. I
I don't know why. I mean, I get why niggas hate on them. I'm just so easy going.
I learned to ignore that. Like, I don't really get, like I said, I'm really big on energy, like, and protecting my energy and trying my best because nobody's perfect. That's definitely not what I'm trying to say.
I'm
but
perfect. I don't know about you.
Man, go ahead and glow the fuck
I don't know
up,
about
dang.
you. I'm
Go ahead
perfect.
and glow the fuck up.
And I mean, I'm getting even more perfect as time goes on. Oh my god.
Give
You
energy.
said-
Go
so I
ahead.
can't call myself.
I'm like Cell when he reached perfection. You know, any Dragon Ball Z fans? Anybody? Get that reference?
I know. I know who
Listen.
Cell is, but I'm not. Like,
I was
I'm
like,
not gonna get the
I
reference.
fuck with that Dragon Ball Z. I can see it and it's hard, but I don't know
Mhm.
shit about it.
I'm a real anime fan.
I know the balls with the stars on it. They
the
hard.
balls with the stars on
That's
it.
how I could. That's all I know. Don't.
The balls with
I'm
the
not trying to
stars on
suspect
it.
nothing. I'm not trying to suspect nothing. That's
The
all I know.
balls
So
with the
correct
stars
me.
on
What's
it.
it called?
I'm sorry, my head just went. in
But
the
that's the
wrong
balls
It's
with
called
the stars.
Dragon Balls. That's what it's called. It's called Dragon Balls.
You're not helping where my head is right
Yo.
now.
I don't know why your head there. That's what the fuck it's called.
Because
Hey.
she said the balls with the stars on it.
That's
called
all I.
Dragon
That's
Balls.
how I call it. That's what it looks like
Might as
to
well
me.
just call them the golden
Dragon
balls.
balls. That's what it is. The Dragon balls.
I'm not referring to nothing that's no golden nothing. I don't know what you talking about.
Listen.
Yo, I live in the culture where we never said we're going to Dick's Sporting Goods. We always call it we're going to Sporting Goods.
Right?
Really?
Yeah.
I always say dicks.
Oh nah.
You can't say
Well,
that
yeah, you
around
can
us.
say that.
You can't say that around us.
I
man.
remember, you know what's so crazy? You know, I remember the first time everybody, if you grew up and you know Manchester, like, the first time that I feel like I could read dicks, I said it to my mom, and she's like, nah, don't say that. But I'm like,
First
that's the
time.
fucking name, like,
The first time I could read dicks.
I'm saying the more,
Dicks.
but that's how you know that's.
How did you learn to read dicks?
Shout out to motherfucking JFK.
Please
Tell me
elaborate.
that- but
How did
I'm-
you learn to read dicks? You know.
But that's what I'm trying to tell you, like, that is the first place I saw the word dicks. Fucking Manchester. In a big ass store.
I
So
said dicks.
My head is in the gutter.
And you And your first thought as a kid, you was looking at it, you was like, dicks. And your parents just like, what the
yeah,
fuck?
and I don't know what the fuck they spazzing about because I'm just trying to
I'm just
read
talking
this.
about the clothing store.
That's what I'm trying to say. Like, I'm just reading
That's
the
confusing because as a parent though, right? Think about it as a parent. Now you know your kid can read, but damn, now you reading dicks. Like,
I
damn,
wonder
that's
if my mom was
fucked up.
high. Like, what the fuck? Like, how you mad at me?
Yeah, I'm sorry. My head is in the gutter. Yeah.
That's crazy.
This is why.
Why
But do
you
you see what I'm saying? Okay, so
I'm immature as fuck though, so
You're
that,
hilarious.
that's all I'm gonna say. I'm very immature when it comes to these type of shit. You can't have immature conversations with me for probably 2 minutes, yo. I could take you serious for 2 minutes, but if you keep saying that shit, I have to laugh after a point. I have to.
Dude, it's funny because it's crazy as hell. Like, he said, like, I'm literally like 10 and I'm just reading the fucking store sign. You know what I'm saying? So,
Oh, that's what.
and then you're making me feel like I'm crazy. What the fuck? Don't bring me to fucking mall.
Don't bring you the dicks.
Mhm.
Jesus Christ, it's too big.
Simple. Simple. Whoever the
What? Boy, fire for that.
I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna tell you right now.
What?
Whoever was the sole owner of dicks knew what the
Yo.
fuck, knew what the fuck was
You wanna
coming.
know what's so funny? His name was probably Richard.
Really? So I said this nigga was a jokester because he knew what the fuck was going
Nah, because that's a common. That's a
That's
That's
Dick
it.
is the nickname for Richard.
yeah.
on. Man, you telling me these dudes was not playing poker, joking around while y'all got store named dicks? Like, come on now.
Nah,
Like
that's
that's why I dare you to name your store name Dicks.
I don't.
I bet you $50,000 to change your store name.
Nigga lost $1 bet. Had
You
to
know
name the
what I'm
store
saying?
Nah,
Dicks.
I think that was probably an old ass store, and Dick is a name for Richard,
It's crazy.
and that's all it is. And
Stupid.
and then I don't know what year it happened, but somebody put Dick as a penis. No, that's what that's referred to.
Like,
so
how
that's
you
what
go from Bill, Will, like this, that,
Bill
like,
and Will's William. Bill is William.
yeah,
Yo, I'm
but that's
really-
what I'm trying to say.
I'm really gonna be
regardless,
thinking
like,
about that. Like, how did he really come up with the name Dick? Was he really trying to be funny? Was it a bad joke? Was it a bad?
There
Like,
gotta be an
nigga, that's hilarious. That's literally gonna live in fucking history, my nigga. One of the biggest sporting department stores, Dick's.
Mhm. So that's that. I'm telling you. So
Well, Dick's opened in 1958 and has been running for 3 centuries now.
no, seriously, like, so that's my experience.
There's
on that one.
nobody today in my age who I know named Richard that refers to himself as Dick.
I
Literally.
would. I'm gonna call him Dick, just to be an asshole.
You're so right. I know nobody.
It's
Nobody.
funny. I grew up knowing a black
What's the
Richard.
last person? Dick Cheney.
I knew a couple black.
How many
Richards.
black Richards do you know though?
A couple.
I don't like two.
It's
Yeah,
hard
I'm
for you to
saying.
think of black Richards, yo.
I mean, I know a couple.
And plus, when they black, you don't call them Richard.
Mm.
What they call?
It's like when they black, you have a different little
Rich.
tone to it.
Yeah,
Nah, the white people
you
name
don't
is
call
Rich. That's how you nickname the white people Rich.
I don't get that one, but alright.
I don't know how to explain that shit. It's
We
kind of
talked
like,
about days already.
Yeah, it's
I
kinda
like
like-
over here because we know.
it's like when
I
Jamaicans say my name, it's a little bit
I
different than
don't
when
know
white
what
people
you're
say my name.
How do they say it?
O'Shane.
But how to say it? Like when Jamaicans say it?
O'Shane.
Oh shit.
O'Shane.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit.
So
Yeah,
like,
Jamaicans,
my
take
name's
out the-
pronounced different.
they put the A in my name like Ma.
Marquez.
I'm like, yo, alright, man. Alright.
You extend it like.
They emphasize the fuck out of everything.
That shit long as hell.
Marquez.
Yeah.
Hey, dirty boy.
Boy.
Bucks one.
Why do Jamaicans like Puerto Ricans? Why do Puerto Ricans like Jamaicans? That's what I said. Why do
Whoa.
Puerto Ricans like Jamaicans?
Man.
For some reason, a lot of Puerto Rican girls end up with babies with Jamaicans. And I know it's not just to get their papers.
I can't answer that
They
question.
debunked
because
them. Yeah, well, now yeah, Jamaicans probably getting their papers because Puerto Ricans is U.S.
all I
citizens.
know,
They got fat
I'm
girls for
gonna be
that.
honest
So they
with
don't
you,
need to go to the
working
Puerto
in
Rican
T-Mobile and AT&T all these years, all I know is that Jamaicans be having 2 phones and
Yo,
they be doing too
Two
much.
phones. Oh man. Don't
Every
do that.
time we had a free phone sale, they definitely would come get a free phone. And we're like, they never had their girl on their line, so you know you can't get in that shit. Like,
Yeah.
so I'm not saying they're all cheaters, but I'm just saying, what the fuck you need 2 phones
They
for?
come in all ages too, because we had a customer come in there. Him and his wife is not on the same phone line.
Then y'all
You
always,
try to ask them to be like, it'll be cheaper. He's like,
always on the phone.
they don't care about cheaper, nigga.
Nah, I don't care.
Them niggas are paid to cheat.
Listen, crazy. I can't answer that question because I said, like, I don't really
Is it
know.
like crazy? Crazy attracts to crazy? For some reason, you know, people feel like only crazy people can
I
tell
was like, don't
them.
you think it's more like Caribbean type of situation? Like,
It's that too, yo. But
think
I don't know. I feel like Puerto Ricans is a lot of Jamaicans' weaknesses. It's just something about Puerto Rican girls. Like,
Nah, it's fat white women, bro.
let's not start
that's
talking
only
about
when you need papers,
It's
bro.
not the
white
Julia
women.
Foxes.
That's only when you need
Fat white women,
papers.
bro. Stop playing, bro. You know they be out there, son. They be out
But
there.
why?
killing
Why you
it.
think?
I
They
don't.
need papers.
They like the
Paper. Oh, like Visa.
Yes.
Yeah, but
Well, I can understand that aspect when it comes to Dominican, because I'm Dominican and Puerto Rican.
okay.
I'll
So-
marry a Dominican woman for papers.
My dad is Dominican. My mom's
I
Puerto
would.
Rican.
For some bread.
Yeah, I'll marry her some papers.
What's
You
your
don't know what the
parents?
fuck you saying, bro. You
I know
about
what
to
I'm
be
saying.
bankrupt. Fuck
No, she gotta give me money.
No, sir. They was. She gotta take her money and take your money and divorce your
My money's
ass.
going to Jamaica before she even come over to America. What you talking about?
Telling you, these Dominicans.
You
are
ain't gonna
smart.
outsmart me. Fuck you talking about?
Listen.
I'll put a hit on your family. Don't play with me.
Oh my God. Scratch
Over
that
$10,000,
No,
bro. Like
nigga.
what?
My,
Pour
sta-
me some
my
in here.
Why
starting
would you
price
do
is
that?
25.
Yeah, pour me some in here,
25,000?
please.
Yes,
Listen.
for
When
3
it-
years.
When it comes to like that, like I don't know anybody that's done it. I've heard stories, a million stories,
I
but
would never.
it's not. First of all,
I would never.
now it's very different. Back in the day, you could get away with a lot of shit.
I got offered the opportunity to marry for money.
There you go.
I thought about it, but I thought I was in love at the time.
No, that's not cool. It's not cool. Like I know somebody that went through it, and they
I
had
could
to
have
be,
I could have been in the process of buying a house right now. Thank you very much.
see, but then no, but I see that I respect it. Everybody teaches his own because I don't want to go through that shit.
I would have did it, but I ain't want to
I'ma
be.
bust my ass for
I couldn't be
money.
tied down for 3 years, cause it's like
Everybody's
to me, if I work a job for 3 years, I minimum I want at least 30,000 a year. So pay me like that, you know.
I
So I want like
understand.
90,000 in general.
I know females that have you gotta
that.
stay with a person for 2 years. You gotta take pictures like you're together. You gotta do all this extra shit, and then you can divorce the person. And then all the time it doesn't work out. Like the government, especially I only can speak on the Dominican side. The government could be on your ass, and you might not be able to divorce the person as fast as you thought. And then everything else goes from there. So it's just like, to me, is it really worth it?
I learned from my parents, you don't have to be divorced to still do your thing.
Yo, I can't. That's crazy.
If y'all both mentally gone, that paperwork don't mean shit. It only holds up in court.
Oh,
only if it comes down to it.
Oh,
And I heard that shit expensive as fuck.
It is. But like I said, now it's different. Back in the day, they'll go check your house and everything.
Yeah, they used to.
Yeah.
Now you can get away with it easy nowadays, yo.
Now you look at your Instagram.
I'm about to go try to get a Russian and see if she needs some papers.
Well, you better be careful. She about to Mortal Kombat with you. You better stop. Like,
A Russian, that's different.
That's
I keep telling you, I'm gonna adopt a Russian baby.
Oh, now it's Russian?
A little white boy, like I'm gonna adopt one.
I'm gonna adopt one.
This
Mhm.
nigga
For
love-
real?
Yeah, hell yeah, one day.
This nigga
Watch.
wanna adopt so bad.
I'm gonna adopt
I
the white
respect
kid.
it.
I'm gonna adopt the white kid.
I respect it. I feel like
I'm
adopting is beautiful because there are kids that do need a family.
Yeah.
They're orphans.
I'm gonna
I
go-
still don't think white
I'm
people
gonna
should
go
be
to
adopting black
Ukraine.
people, black babies.
Wow, I understand.
I don't care how loving and good of a home you want to provide for them motherfuckers. I don't trust that shit.
Hey,
Y'all love to do things, and you know y'all sick fucks.
Well,
you
why
better
don't
stop.
they-
You don't ever
I was
watch
about to
All
say-
American?
I sure did.
I was about to say,
I
but
sure
she
did.
was the minority. She was the one.
The one. All right, Neil.
Listen, if
Listen,
I
I
could adopt
think
the white baby, I think it's fair.
What, you gonna make her the Ruby Bridges of your family?
Who the fuck
damn
is
Ruby
Bridges?
Bridges. No, you
Oh,
better not.
wow.
You better
I'm
not.
about to.
Wow.
I just did.
Ruby Bridges was the first. She was the girl that was able to go to a all white school as well. The first black girl was able to go to all white school.
Okay. I know
Carried
who
in by
you're talking
security, rioted by a bunch of fucking grown ass
yeah,
white
And still
folk.
alive.
about. Yeah, they were spitting on her and stuff like that.
All that
Doing
ugly
all that
shit,
crazy
yes.
She was
And
supported
still
by U.S.
alive.
Marshal.
I have to let
Disney
people know.
movie that was shown
Okay.
in our class, like.
I'm not
50
doing
times.
names, but I know what you're talking about.
But there.
I know history.
But I understand, like I'm not gonna look at the color. I'm gonna say that adopting is beautiful because it's about giving someone a home and a life that was taken away from them and it wasn't their choice. That's my big. It's fuck the color. Like it's think about it. Like who want to be in a fucking foster care in a bunk bed carrying your shit in garbage bags all the time? Nobody. So for that, you have a home where people love you. Why do people get dogs?
To make them feel better.
And I'm not saying dogs and humor are the same thing, but at the same
I
time,
was
it's about
gonna say to make them feel good about not adopting a child.
it's about no, not every time. It's about companionship. It's about loyalty. Like it's really deeper than that. Don't get me deep now, because I'll start making y'all cry and shit.
Nah, I ain't go. I'm one of them people who I don't give a fuck about the pets until we can talk about how we're gonna get black people off the streets. Until we can have those type of conversations, I don't give a fuck about the
We
pets.
could talk about it.
Cause it's like
We could definitely. Talk
we as
about
America and we as a society, we pick and choose what's pet and what's food.
it.
Like that's a problem right there already.
You think
So-
we eat dog?
Not my point is that you can't draw a line at a point. You have to put them all on the same side, Joe.
Yeah.
You don't have that. You can't just draw a line and pick and choose what you want to.
You can't put an animal shelter up, but not put a homeless shelter up.
Absolutely.
Like you can't do all the
Definitely.
effort to get the animals off the streets,
You
but
gotta
you
do
see all of
everything.
these black, or you can make it illegal for you to plant fruits on the street so homeless people can even eat free as well too. Like
That's
like
horrible.
things like that.
That's actually
Or even make it
very
hard for
horrible.
these restaurants to even give out their leftover foods to homeless people as well too. That's what I'm talking about. It's like we can sit here and talk about all the animals and how
No,
they're like,
no,
yeah, man,
no.
you can't do that all the time. But think about
Scratch
how many
that.
lost ideas that we are just on the streets.
That's very true.
That's how I look at it. Lost
That's very
ideas. Because there's people out there who are homeless who could potentially may have changed the world. People
Listen.
who have had the idea who could have curated the person to change the world. That's how I look at it.
They're out there.
And I believe
all
so.
over the world.
And this has been unfortunate circumstances, and now they're in a situation where they're helpless and can't do anything. But a lot of us is sitting here trying to, and here's even this controversial shit as well too. Everybody want to save everybody outside of our home first. They don't want to handle home first. They want to handle everything outside of home first. Like, I'm not knocking anything who want to save all of these countries, all the kids out. They need help too, but
Yeah.
there's still suffering going on here. How do you expect to help other people when your own backyard look like trash?
No, and that is a very easier than said conversation.
It's easier
Because
said,
you know why? Because at the end of the day, everybody wake up and we thinking about ourselves.
and that's what. And honestly, that's my problem. That's what I hate. Sometimes I even hate myself because I'm like that sometimes. So that all I can think about is myself. But it goes back to how do I put myself in a situation where I can help more people now? That's where I'm at with it. So, that's my rationale. We all have our own rationale. That's why I look at things like, all right, I'm gonna be selfish for this time period, and if it don't work out, I'm gonna have to find a new way to, spread spread whatever I need to spread. But right now, I'm just trying to be selfish just for the greater good.
Absolutely.
I'm not saying it's the perfect way to do it, but that's the way I do it, just to make me feel good about myself and not hate anything that I do.
Listen, this is the year that we could all reflect and do better and start giving to the community and also work on yourself. Because I can speak to myself. Like right now, I'm selfish as hell. Like
Me too.
Because I'm working on myself so I could be a better person. That way I can give to the community.
But you could only be selfish to a certain degree. I feel like every time people have kids, you can only be selfish to a certain degree when it comes to yourself.
I'm gonna tell you something about that. and I can only speak as a mom because I can't speak as a parent, as a unit. That's different. As a mom, if you don't take care of yourself, you cannot be the best mom that you can be. You can't be you cannot perform to the best ability. So you have to be selfish. You have to take care of yourself. You have to make sure you're feeling good, because you won't be the best mom. The next thing you're gonna do is send your kids to the room every time because you're so stressed out or you got anxiety. So you gotta be selfish, because you're not being selfish, you're not thinking about you.
I feel like you have to be selfish to everybody at a point.
No, and I understand.
At
That's
a
like,
point.
I'll tell you my perspective, because like I said, that's me telling you the reality. You gotta be feeling good to like work. If you go to work and you upset or whatever, you're gonna be slouching. When you go to work and you feeling good, you do the best you can.
You know,
And plus,
you
yeah,
know what's funny about that? As a dad, I feel like you have to sacrifice. See, like I feel like you have to sacrifice yourself for the greater good of the family. So that's why you see like dads working, or some dudes ain't really doing shit. But you know, that's another subject.
all right. So I'm gonna give the conversation as the guy who isn't a parent and the only guy who isn't a parent here. I feel like, we as a society, we suffer from this mental condition where we feel like we always have to find ourselves. And I call it a mental condition because at what point have you seen somebody be like, all right, I found myself? Or you always see them, oh, I'm working on myself. Oh, I'm working on myself.
Mm-hmm.
So I feel like that's a crutch now for us, for the things that we do, for half-assedness, for laziness, for not being empathetic, or allowing ourselves to be there to the degree that we once was as well too. Because it's like, if you set the stepping stone of what you bring to the table, you have to keep consistently bringing that, because that's what you originally set the standards for. Yes, there's times where you're not going to be yourself. That's okay. But you always have to keep bringing that standard. And like, as you become a mom and a parent, yes, you're not just a mom and a parent. You have to be the other person you are, but you have to learn how to balance them all, because now you're not losing who you are. You're just gaining a whole new identity of who you is. And a lot of people are having a hard time just understanding that they're becoming a whole new person. They're always trying to cling to the idea of who they once was.
Yeah, but you say it's like you're a whole new person, but as a lot of people see it at first, like you're losing a part of yourself, because you really kind of are.
You do.
Like, you know what I mean?
But you have to. Isn't that growth?
Like, yeah, but after that growth, but
it's just you're losing yourself in an extreme state that what you're used to. It's that much of a drastic point.
You're not really. People be like, "Oh, let me get ready for a kid." You're not really ready.
You're never ready for it.
You're not really ready. So when it happens, shit, like, oh shit, you really can't really. That's why you see people that's trying to live this same life without the right response, like without handling it right. They go off a different path, and their kids be all distant from them and shit like that, because they're not handling it right.
And that's my point.
But
a lot of people feel like they're not balancing who they're becoming properly, and then understanding they have different and multiple lives that they have to balance with that as well too.
The only way you gotta balance is experience, because when you first get that, you gotta realize, yo, shit is done.
I know, but I don't expect nobody to get it right. You're not supposed to get it right.
Yeah, no, you're not supposed to.
Yeah, it's not about getting it right.
That shit is.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm not faulting nobody for making mistakes and coming up short sometimes.
Absolutely.
I'm faulting people for not allowing themselves to grow to the degree that their environment is trying to make them. A lot of people hold back that change because they feel like they have to be this individual segments of who they are. You don't have to be the individual segments of who you are. Mm-hmm. You're not just a dad one moment or a friend this other moment. You're always a friend. You're always a dad. You're always, everybody, they like to separate the roles, but you don't.
Facts.
You never separate the roles. It's all in one.
It's all day, every day.
And I get that. It's like, and that's where the balance comes in, because it's like now you have to find a way to make sure you have time to still give the best you at the end of the day as well too, where you don't feel so drained and then going. That's what I'm saying. That's where the coming up short comes in, because you're gonna get drained after a while. But once you learn to balance, you know how to efficiently manage yourself better with everybody around you and all the roles that you hold as well too.
Facts.
Because you can't, like I said, it's all about setting standards. Like, I can't come in one day and now as a friend, we have a certain standard. You have certain expectations as me as a friend. I can't start coming up short now because a whole nother role start coming up in my life. Exactly. I have to learn how to balance those roles. I can still continue being a friend to the degree that you expect me to. Because now, it's not just about me. I
Yes.
now I involve myself in your life. I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
became a major factor in your life. I have an impact on your life now. So even if I'm making decisions for me, it still affects you.
But I'm gonna tell you right now, it that happens and there's no control.
There is
There's
no control.
'cause, like I said, me as a mom, I have friends. There's times that I'm the friend that can't go out and do certain things. I'm the friend that is limited. You know,
That's
like
fact.
what you're saying right now. I am the friend that's limited. And there's something that we just gotta accept it. You know, it's nothing we can be mad about. But time goes. You know, and I'll tell you right now, like I'm the mom that my kids about to hit 10 soon.
And that's my point. Kids aren't
Like-
babies forever.
And then, like I said, like it's really that crunch time when they're babies until they're like 6 that you really can't do shit. You
Right.
can't do nothing. You really can't be out like you want to, or out all night, or get drunk like you used to. Like you really can't do it. And that is life. There's nothing that you can do about it. There's nothing you can do about it. But then what you can do, like I'm telling you guys right now, and what I'm doing now, and what I want to show girls now is that live your fucking life.
You have to.
Live your life.
You can't
Do
pause your life
everything
for
that
your
you've
kids.
been fearful about, and show, because this is my biggest thing, and what your point is, I want to show my kids that nothing stopped me.
They're not an obstacle. They're not a burden.
Exactly. Like, no, I don't want it to be like, oh, my life stopped. Like everybody says to you,
Yeah.
oh, when you have a kid,
Kids
your life
change me.
stopped.
I can't
No,
complete my
your life
dreams because I
stops
have
for a
kids.
moment.
Mm-hmm.
Your life stops for a moment, but not forever.
Facts.
Not
and
forever.
that's the purpose. It's
Like you have to make more sacrifices now more than
and
you
we
used
know
to.
there are people that are truly inspirational. That when their kids grow up, they go to school, they get their masters, they do their thing, they build businesses. So then they shout out to everybody that do their thing and they have kids. When the kids get older, when the kids are a little bit older, 6, 10, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the point. Is not everybody can handle it. There are people that just give up on life and just whatever. But then I want to show people that dads
It's
and
possible.
women and men, like, no. Don't stop your life because your kids or whatever. Show your kids, because then what is the purpose?
Fact.
Yeah.
What
Because
is
now
the
they're
purpose?
gonna feel like if they're in the same situation, they have to take the same.
Oh damn,
footsteps
my
as you
mom
did.
over here still fucked up doing this or whatever because she had me.
Yeah.
That's the fucked up.
Or now they
problem.
feel like they have to work 10 times harder than they need to, earlier than they need to, because they feel like you're not where you need to be.
Also, too, the life that we live is, oh, you can't have kids because kids will fuck up your life.
And that's not true.
Yeah.
That's not like even Quell, like as the podcast kept going, in the matter of 2 years, it became more demanding. There's more things that you had to show up for, and it's still getting more demanding and stuff like that. But I'd rather Quell be 20-30 minutes late to something than not show up, than not make the time for it. And Quell have never put me in a situation where he has never shown up. To me, being late is not showing up. Being late is part of the job. I'm late half the goddamn time too. So you know that ain't shit. But it's the matter of showing up. You have to consistently show up, no matter what happens. Because we talked about it. Like this podcast, there's plenty of things in life where we felt like, damn, my nigga, my head just not there right now.
Yeah.
Like we can quit. We could have quit. There's multiple reasons we could have quit, but if we quit, we wouldn't have been where we're at.
Yeah, we would have never did this shit. Like there's mad conversations I can remember specifically of exactly what he's saying. Like us saying like, yo, we could just, you know what I mean? We could take a break or something, shit like this, and then and just be like, nah, we can't do that.
Can't do that.
And
We can't
that's
do
crazy
that.
you
We
said,
can't
because
do
like a break where?
For what? Like,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and that's how I feel right now with my life. Like, I feel like I took 7 years of my life. I had my first kid at 19.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like, and then I had my second kid at 21.
yeah.
So like, and I don't regret nothing. I'm not perfect, and that's not. I'm not perfect. I'm not trying to portray perfect. Nothing like none of that. But I just don't want it to feel. I don't want to feel like I can't accomplish what I wanted to accomplish just because I had kids young.
Facts. But
Yeah.
to me, I stopped looking at that a little bit different as I got older. Because, as we were younger, we were like, oh, you had kids young. Oh, like we used to make fun of young moms.
Yeah.
But as you sit here and you get older and you think about it, well, for me, as I get more educated, you realize, my nigga, 19 ain't even young. That's not young. As society, we make it seem like it's young because
It is young.
bro,
19 is definitely
19
young.
is not young, my nigga.
You can't buy liquor.
I get but that's where society it comes in.
But
No, you're right.
mentally,
That's where society comes
mentally
in.
at
Right about that.
19,
Society is what
mentally-
make us feel like, because think about it, my nigga. Society literally puts us in a box, and it cultivates how we grow and at the rate we grow averagely. Not everybody grow at exponential speeds.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is, right, at 19, you have to really think about
like I'm not saying there aren't people who have that special case where they're not more mature or they don't their thinking isn't ahead of their time, right? But at 19, you're not really thinking about the future.
So the 19-year-olds in Puerto Rico, are they the same type of 19-year-olds?
I was not in Puerto Rico for 19 years.
No, but I'm saying, like, a 19-year-old in Puerto Rico, are they on the same mental wave as a 19-year-old here?
Hell no.
A 19-year-old in the Dominican Republic, are they on the same mental wave they're
Hell
here?
no.
That's my point.
Hell no.
We,
They're trying
as
to
the
live,
American
survive and not die.
And if they're in a situation to raise a home or actually build a home, they're more mentally capable
And
of doing it as well too.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. You said women out there are raised to raise babies.
Exactly.
They're
That's not
not
what
raised to
women
go
here
to
are.
college and get a
but that's not the
scholarship.
society we live in.
We live in a society where we made
That's
the
not where we
job
live.
of a woman paying jobs.
And
now.
can I tell you
Okay,
something?
but that's what
Can
I'm
I
saying.
tell you something from a girl that actually experienced that? Because, like, I'm telling you, like, okay, like, the way I left Windsor High, it was like I went to Windsor High my freshman year, okay? I fucked up my freshman year. Like, I was in the office with Kiki every day. Shout out to Kiki. Kiki.
Kiki.
Kiki in the office. If you know
Okay.
Kiki
Yeah,
with
I
the...
know.
Man, if you know Kiki in the
In
office,
the main
I know.
office.
I ain't from
Keep-
Windsor High.
Alright, so listen,
I just
everybody...
wanted the hoes.
In the main office.
Well, I was that bitch in the office, so I knew everybody in the fucking office. So,
I was always up in
I
Miss
fucked
Ho's
up my
office.
freshman year, whatever. I used to be in Puerto Rico every summer, like that type of kid, you know what I'm saying? So, I was always with my grandma in Puerto Rico. That summer, my grandma sent me straight. She like, don't fuck up because this is a good school. Like, you get a scholarship and go to school for like film and art that you want to do. I want to do art, like theater and shit. So my grandma bought me like all the clothes, like you know, like you're like Aeropostale, skinny jeans, colored up. Like I was ready for school. I go to school. My second day, my mom's like, "Oh, don't go to school," and I'm like, "It's the second day of school. That makes no sense." You know what I'm saying? And when I go to school, she withdrew me from school in third period. And the next day, I was on a plane to Puerto Rico.
Oh shit.
And she moved me to PR. And I always tell my friends, like, it was going from, like, the hotel to the motel because literally, like...
Damn.
No, seriously, like, and I love my island. It's not a bad problem. No, it's a problem for them because they're slacking heavily when it comes to education over
Behind with
there.
a lot of shit.
They're also trying to close 5 major schools right now, which they
Ooh.
shouldn't be doing because that's the only art schools in Puerto Rico.
Ooh.
So we're going to say, no cierra la escuela. That's what we're going to do. Shout out to
Yeah.
that. But...
Say it, Lulu.
Wait,
Say
one
it
more
one
time.
time.
No
Yeah,
cierre
one
a
more
la
time.
No
escuela.
No
cierra
cierra
la
afuera.
escuela.
Yeah, because, like,
Yeah.
the island already they don't even have fucking school buses. Like, there's so many problems. So then they're gonna close the only art school where there's ballet, music, theater. They're closing all of those schools for money. So, anyways, but I go to Puerto Rico and I go from a school that has computer lab, AP fucking chemistry. I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't know what the fuck an AP class is. Because
Facts.
all they
I've
have
never
over
seen
there
that shit
is
damn
up to algebra. Like, that's all you guys. Algebra and you're done.
Are you serious?
I'm dead serious. You get recess up until high school.
Damn.
Yeah, like, there's horses in the yard
What?
and shit. Like, all that shit. Country is fun.
Damn.
Like, so what I'm saying is, like,
Like,
I
I'm
live in
taking
a...
algebra classes by my freshman year.
When you go to senior year, that's it.
Damn. Well, yes, Jamaica was different too, cause like, but in Jamaica, by the time you reach, I think, was it the 7th grade? You're pretty much in high school. There ain't no middle school down there, so it's
Yeah.
not, you know. It was
see-
it was basic school,
Yeah.
then primary school,
Mhm.
and then secondary school.
All right, and that was it, right?
And then after that, that's when you go to like your what's they call the colleges? I forgot what they call the colleges are. This when they have the other major colleges you go to.
Right.
Once you graduate from there now,
Mhm.
that's when you can start working.
All right, so to say that, right? Now, that's how you separate societies, right? That's how you say a 19-year-old here and ain't the same there. Because now watch this. We are still in school while they have to now go out and go find a job and live in real life. We don't have that. We have the luxury of, yo, we're going to sit here, we're going to take the time, we're going to do this. Even though our school structure isn't the same, even though we don't learn the same, she just said, all you do is go to algebra.
Nigga, but alright, look at the Chinese system now.
All right, that's
So-
different,
so
right?
different.
So it's like a 19
Look how many
China's
people.
different as well too.
Look how many people in China, they fucking.
Alright, and boom. If you really look at it historically speaking as well too, when you look at third world countries, why were they having big families? the primary reason why
To
they're
work.
having big exactly to help mind the farms.
Yeah, to
So
work.
that's what I'm saying.
But
By the time they reach that teenagehood, they're pretty much a woman.
yeah,
They're ready to take care of their family.
Yeah, but
So that's what I'm saying. We as a society now, it's like we're pandering
Yeah.
to a lot of things. We don't give them the need. We don't give them situations where they accelerate when it comes to certain things or learning certain things. Like, all right, this is my biggest thing as well. This is my biggest example to that, my nigga. Why don't they have home ec in class no more, in schools no more?
Man.
that's different.
How?
But also, I'm gonna
How?
hold on. I'm gonna rebuttal that real quick because I got something for that. Also, as time moves on and we get past with progression with technology, people are living longer.
How does
People
all right,
used to live.
So
people
how does-
50
how does
used
te-
to be an old person. 50 not really old no
So
more.
how does technological progression takes away from a woman being a woman?
Ooh,
It
y'all
doesn't,
Y'all got
but people
very
live
scientific
longer.
At this point. I would
People
let
live
y'all know
longer.
it's weed and
So-
whiskey. Let's
Facts.
take a fucking shot.
Facts.
That's what we're gonna do.
Mhm.
Cause
Facts.
y'all went a whole nother fucking way.
This is what we
I
do.
just want to know.
People think we stupid. Don't
First
you
of all,
ever in your
this ain't
life.
no stupidity on here. This I'm gonna
Don't
tell you right
you
now.
ever in your
It's
life.
educational shit on here.
Don't you ever in your life disrespect us
You better
and think
spark
that we
your
don't know
fucking
shit.
blunt and drink your whiskey. You heard?
Do we
because-
have these conversations on a regular?
Take your fucking notes. Don't come on here and not trying to learn no shit.
No, but it's fact though. Like we like to sit here and talk about technological advancement, but to me,
It's
what it means to be a woman and how a woman take care of the home haven't changed. I feel like what changed is we created as a society that we created the opportunities for a woman to do the same things that she does inside of the home for free to do it now outside of the home but being paid. Like being a nurse, caretakers, a lot of society, a lot of jobs. It's basically it's meant for women because it's woman instincts that it do. You're meant to be that caretaker, that nutritioner. You're meant to be there for somebody, you know? So it's like I read an article back in college. This actually was a college article. The article was actually called The End of Men. And I think it was actually written by a woman, if I'm not mistaken. And it literally talked about how society nowadays, it's not set up for men. It's not set up for men to be progressional because we're slowly leaning from a patriarch to now more to a matriarch.
A matriarch. Yeah.
We're not as like we have more things set up for a woman to be progression. Like the jobs are more curated for a lot of women. We're no longer in the industrial age no more where you have those warehouse jobs, and even the warehouse jobs you still have a lot of women that's in those as well too.
Well,
So-
I mean, I hear jobs, but you guys don't even go to therapy.
I do. I'm actually in therapy right now.
But a lot of them don't.
He's not. I'm not.
But a lot.
But my wife is.
Let's. Oh, and
and she tells
I
me
can't
I need
even
to
talk.
do it all the time.
99% of women take therapy, and that's okay because it's great to talk to somebody that's not
Nah,
gonna judge you.
Everybody
But
needs to do
men-
therapy.
And this is the thing about hold up.
Because niggas be
Men
fucked up.
go through a lot of some shit that they
Mhm.
and I understand you can't trust nobody, especially if you feel like somebody gonna go say something. Like I get it, but that's the problem.
Niggas be fucked up.
I know how
That's the
fucked up.
head.
problem. Men can't seek therapy.
I know
Nobody
how fucked up
wanna
I
talk
was
nobody
until I
about it.
actually went
It's
to
like a
therapy.
huge blockage. That's like
Yeah.
if that could be relieved.
All right, I'm gonna tell you some of the blockage right now from a guy who actually started therapy. Right, this is one of my very first moment when I felt like, oh shit, this is therapy. This was my first oh shit moment. So I'm gonna be a little open. Actually, I'm gonna be a little open because we're actually gonna have a therapist on the episode, and she's
Hashtag
gonna
open.
challenge us to be a little open with it as well too. So I'm
That's
gonna
a
give
Let's
therapist.
yeah. So
Oh, man.
I was talking about my ex and shit like that, and I told her how I wanted to write a letter because it was like the least argumentative way that I felt like I could communicate without it leading to anything like that. So I said it, and she just hit me with oh yeah, you should go ahead and write it, all happy and shit. Yo, and I swear, like, just off her enthusiasm, like, I got nervous as fuck. Because in my head, all I could think of is, like, you're really asking me to be vulnerable.
Yeah.
That's what it is. Because it's hard. Because
Okay,
and-
I get that.
vulnerable.
my nigga, that was my oh
You
shit
got a tear
moment.
coming out my eye.
That was my oh shit moment. Because I'm here looking at her like, I'm gonna like you're asking me to say shit that I only say in my head,
Yeah.
and you want me to actually verbally say it to you.
Yeah, and then if you talk about this to most of your people, they probably gonna like, man, you don't need to really do all that.
Or
you know?
the response
And it's like,
isn't
really
that well.
Yeah, you're not gonna really get that response. Like,
yeah, because your
go ahead,
people
bro.
also
They're
don't know how
biased.
to
They don't
open
know how
up.
to. Yeah, they don't know how to do that. They don't know how
Boom.
to bring that side out of you and tell you.
Or they
some
laugh
shit
it
like
off. Or they laugh
Yeah.
it off. Or y'all
And
smoke it off or
sometimes
drink it
you also
away.
open up to the wrong person.
That's true too.
And that's like 100% most of the time. Like I'm telling you right now, it's so important to have a really like your circle.
I heard it, but even therapists have therapists.
Yes.
Every therapist have a
Of
therapist.
You better have a therapist. You dealing with
Of
people all
course,
day.
Yeah,
You
every
better
therapist
have a
have a
therapist.
Babe, you better, hello, you saving the fucking world.
Yo, that's facts, yo. But honestly,
Shout out to all the therapists.
that was my old. I feel like that's why a lot
Thank
of
you
men
for
is
saving
scared.
the world. Thank you for helping mental health is number fucking one.
I think that's why a lot of men is scared
Love
because
you.
the idea of actually being vulnerable, like think about it, like how long does it take a man to be vulnerable, even with the woman they say they love? Think about how much layers you have to peel away
It
as
starts
being
when you're
with
young.
them.
It starts when you're a teenager. Guys can't speak up. Like I know a lot of people growing up, like their moms they were going through so much growing up. You can't even talk to your mom.
Mhm.
As a guy, like
I
I feel like
could've.
girls could, like, and I said not a lot.
Yeah,
though.
I could have. Honestly, I was a mama's boy. Honestly, I cried.
Imagine the people.
I cried when I got separated from my mom at 9 years old.
Yeah.
I cried. I was one of them people. Like I ain't gonna lie. I tried committing suicide when I separated from mom. But I was 9, and I never had that long separation from her and such distance as well too. So it's like I felt like I was being pushed in this environment where I was being forced to assimilate to a whole different thing that I was not used to. So like I was being told, oh, you can't read, you can't write the way you speak. Oh, you can't say this a certain way. When you go there, you have to watch how you do this. I'm like, damn, like, can I just live real quick? So I was I was forced to make changes even then, and I was like, this is too much for me. I'm being away from somebody who always had me under her wing, had me like guided me through something, and now I'm away from her, and it's like, what do? I have all of these other women around me who's these fake imposters of my mom at that time. That's how I looked at it. You're a fake imposter of my mom. You're trying to be that motherly figure, but yet you're somebody else's mom. How can you sit here and relate where I'm really going through? So I had a hard time making that assimilation. So I get a lot of things. I get it.
But that's really, like I said, there are things that are so blocked that right now there are no resolution. But hopefully, I always believe in the best that one day in life things do change and people could be more open.
I have a question.
Yeah.
When did you said you were going back and forth to Puerto Rico and here, right? So how was that a culture shock, and when did you get used to it?
Oh man, it definitely was a culture shock. Definitely, like I was always Puerto Rican as fuck, living in Deerfield.
It was guala as fuck.
Guala.
It was guala as
hell
fuck.
fucking yeah. I was so guala.
I'm acting like I don't know.
She was so guala. She was out here in them jean shorts that had all the stringy at the end. That's how guala she was.
Man,
She was out here in the thong slippers. Wait, were you wearing pajamas in broad daylight going to the corner store?
Hell fucking yeah. To walk the Price Right and Family Dollar and get my motherfucking candy. And
Did
my
you have, like-
motherfucking Hello Kitty
You had like
pajamas.
I feel like Puerto Ricans have pajamas to go
My
outside in and
Tweety
pajamas to
shits
sleep
with the
in.
fucking fuzzy shit. You know what I'm
With
talking
the
about.
fuzzy- yeah,
With the flights Jordan on,
Well,
with the flight Jordans on.
You already know. Shout out to the motherfucking fuzzy pajamas. But listen, I used to go. I used to go to feel like get my candy. $20 heavy in candy. You already know. But
They say Puerto Ricans always had the fake shit.
No, I never had sneakers growing up, so I can't even say nothing to y'all about sneakers. I'm the wrong girl. I got sneakers now. Now I'm a sneakerhead. Shout out to mom for not getting me sneakers, cause now I'm a fucking sneakerhead. But the culture shock, cause I almost forgot, cause y'all got me drinking and shit.
Don't worry, we forget everything.
Nah, like shout out.
We be asking questions and they don't go nowhere.
Some shit. So yes, culture shock, because when I went to Puerto Rico at the time, like it was really bad. Like Puerto Rico violence wise is bad when you live there. You go as a vacation, it's totally different. Like it's beautiful, but living there you cannot really develop. That's how I feel. There was like the police had National Guard in their car. Like at the time, it was bad violence. Like it was really bad. Like
Is this around the hurricane time?
there's hurricanes every year, so
That
no.
really bad one that fucked shit up.
No, this is way before.
The
that's
one
way before Maria.
when Trump was throwing TP for
Yeah,
toilet
nah,
paper
I was
back.
out here by that time. Shout out to me being out here because
Yeah.
I've been out here for 5 years. No, like a little bit 7 years. I've been here for 7 years. So before it's like 2012, 2011, like, but they're like National Guard with the police and like huge ass guns, like getting out of school, walking home from school, seeing that, like seeing shootouts, I see dead bum people at the bus stop, like
Damn.
it's very different. It's very
Damn.
different. Yeah, like no, like I'm talking about like going to Windsor High. Like I said, there's no school buses, so you gotta take. There's like okay, you know how they got little yellow school buses out here.
Mhm.
Over there, those are like you could run a bus like have an LLC and have a little mini yellow school bus and have a bus route
Oh shit.
out there. So like you could take the little yellow bus to this bus stop for the city bus that's actually from the government, and then take another bus.
Oh
to where you
shit.
gotta go.
What the fuck?
So like you would like stand in the street and you put your thumb out and you'd be
You
like,
hitchhiking.
that's it. Like you be like this, and then they stop. They get you right there, and then when you want to go, you're like parada, and then and you get off, and then they stop. It's like there's no bus stop. It's where we want to get the fuck off.
Yeah. Just yell. Just say
You're like,
something.
yo, parada.
Hey,
And
mi
then
amigo.
And that's it. And it's like you get off. And
Aquí.
Literally. Yeah, and that's how I was.
That's hilarious.
And I used to be like 15, and I had to take 2 buses to school, and 2 buses back home.
Damn.
So there's no school buses out there for them. There's no security. There's no safeness. The shootouts are even worse now. I haven't been there so long. It's even worse now. So like, it's definitely different.
I see why Jamaicans like Puerto Ricans now. It's the same life.
There you go.
Same
I told
guy.
you Caribbean.
But are you the Spanish girl that only dates Spanish niggas?
Oh no, that's not. Listen.
Cause you know there's a lot of Spanish girl only date Spanish niggas, yo.
No, I've been in a relationship for a very long time, and I've been obviously my partner is Puerto Rican, but
So yes.
no, because that's not been forever. You know, obviously in my past, everybody has a past, but that's not the type of person I am. But I'm very much in love with my partner. We have 2 beautiful children. Everybody go through crazy shit, but I'd rather go through crazy shit with him over and over again. So.
That's your people. That's who you love. Man.
Yeah, that's just what it is. So.
I
But-
think
This man right here just loves to,
I like to stare the pot.
No, and
It's
that's
all right.
okay because
I married a black
very
woman.
ready.
It's all right.
I'm very much ready for it. I'm very
Cool.
and he
It's
listen.
cool.
Shout out to him because he's so
I
supportive.
tell people that shit all the time. Don't ever violate me. I married
Shout
a
out
black
to Bae,
woman.
'cause
Are
got
you the
the
type of
kids
black guy
while
that
I'm
only
here.
date black women?
I married a black woman. I don't know what the fuck you
Period.
talking about.
See?
My wife is black.
There you
Nothing
go.
about nothing.
But I feel like that's
My wife
nothing
is
because
black.
I have friends that are interracial and have beautiful like that's nothing.
Yeah, it's
That's
nothing.
at
It's
all.
nothing. I
That's
don't
not at all.
mind. Yeah, I don't like. I'm not about to listen. Who you love is who you love. It is what it is. Like that's up to you to decide. If I judge you, I ain't no better than
I'm
nobody.
gonna judge you.
somebody.
It's like, let me stop.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna judge nobody because it's you know what I mean.
Yeah, I
I
get
I just want to let people know any day they feel like nobody's judging them, I am.
And listen, it is what it is.
I'm always
It's fine.
judging. So if you ever feel like nobody's judging you, just come hit me up. I'll judge you.
No,
I'll judge
but-
you. I'll judge you even if I don't know you. Just hit me up. If you need
I'm
some
not gonna
judgment,
lie.
just hit me up.
No, I do judge though. I do judge, but it's in a subtle way. Like I think about it, and then I just be like, all right, I let it go. I let it go.
Yeah.
I think everybody
But
judges
that's-
a little bit,
we all
even if
judge.
you don't say it out loud. But
We
you
all
judge.
judge.
It's
Even if we don't act
survival.
upon it, we
It's
judge.
survival. It is survival.
It's kinda
That's
It's like
what I'm-
It's like a
stereotypes.
fart.
It's like
It's like
No, that's because it's not something you can control.
you can control
All right.
first a little bit.
No, the fuck you can't.
where,
Yeah, a
where
little
do
bit.
you
No, the fuck you can't.
where do you stand with farting in a relationship? At what point is it? When is it
Love
okay
it.
to
Yeah,
fart
fact.
around your partner?
Yeah, it's back. Because
Okay,
women be trying to
okay,
act.
okay,
Women
okay.
be trying to act like they don't. Yo,
Okay,
I swear
I'm
to
gonna be
God.
honest. It took me like 7 years.
7 years.
But like, I never like hid it from him. I just don't want to fart in front of him. Like that's not me. Like he farts comfortably, like no problem. I don't care. He can do all he wants. But like I don't want to fart in front of him.
7 years.
But for what
7?
though? I feel
What
like
you
it's just
mean?
I go into the bathroom. Like I don't care.
How do you excuse yourself to fart?
I don't.
You just hold it in.
Let me out. I'm about to go pee. Listen, that's just me. I don't need to be farting
All right,
right now.
so
I'm too pretty.
After you excuse yourself
Oh
from
my
fart, how
God.
long do you wait before you walk back into the room?
Nah, but
You bring it with you?
hold up. This first one, ladies, Drink your water, eat your vegetables, bitch. Because at the end of the day, ain't gonna want no smells, boo. You don't gotta have no air freshener.
Stay away from them seafood boils.
No, that's not
Thanks.
true.
Hell
Don't
yeah,
eat those
seafood
seafood boils
boils.
every fucking day.
Them
That's
seafood boils be having your shit
how that shit
smelling
once
rotten.
a month.
Hell yeah,
That's
musty farts.
fine. But bitches that want to eat seafood boy every week, I don't know. No
I think-
judgment.
Stop robbing.
When
Uncle
women
Tom.
have bad
Stop
farts,
robbing
they
Tom
are
Tom.
the worst.
Yo, woman farts do
My man
stink
has never
really
experienced,
bad.
like, I'm gonna tell you right now, maybe when I was, like, drunk sleeping, maybe. Because I put him through some shit drunk. But, and I would never be, like, nigga,
It took you 7 years to fart, bro. That's hilarious.
But, like, no, don't get me wrong, I just,
You be sneaking them.
I'm
you
also, like,
sneaking
not,
them.
I'm gonna be honest, like, I'm really not that gassy of a person because of what I eat. I don't eat a lot of pork. Like, I don't eat pork at all.
No pernil?
I
No
stopped.
hormone?
I stopped. For a while, I stopped. Yeah. My
No
so,
pork. You
this
know a
is
lot of-
another thing. Growing up in Puerto Rico, my mom and my grandma were vegetarian.
Really? That's
Oh,
different.
okay.
Very
You know, Puerto
different.
Ricans love their pork.
Yeah,
The
facts.
only time I ate meat was like when I would go out with my friends. The biggest difference. That's also a huge culture shock. But I ate meat all the time. But like I said, when I came out here, I just decided I didn't want to eat pork no more. And my man cooks amazing, so he cooks it still for himself, and I cook what I want, and we're cool.
Okay.
That's a good thing.
Because compatibility at its best right there, man.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot.
7 years at its best of crazy shit, but that's
Wait, it's
just
been
it.
7 years? So you just started farting around him?
No, I did it like I did it like once. It was like I'm not gassy. I'm just not a gassy bitch.
I'm just not that guy.
I'm not.
These
I'm not.
bitches gassy.
I don't eat beans like that. Like all this.
No gandules?
I cook it, but I don't eat it like that. I make it for him. It's like that.
I ain't gonna lie, I'm weak for some of those gandules right
So-
there.
We gonna
so-
make a party.
Yeah, I'm weak
So,
for that.
so you're not the type of person. You're not shit in front of him. You're not taking.
No, yeah, like he'll be in the shower and I can do it. That's not a problem.
Oh nah, see, I hate that. That's
Yeah, I'm
good.
not ready.
Don't do
But
that.
I don't do it all the time.
And
It's
then
not
I feel like now I'm rubbing this shit air in my skin. 'cause
the
now
window's
shower
open
stink.
though.
Yeah, shower just like, and I just smell the shower.
Nigga said I'm
Ah.
rubbing the shit air in my
Yeah, it just
What
feels
the
bad.
fuck is wrong with you?
That's
It's
just
one of-
feel
but I'm gonna
bad.
tell you right, like I said, it's like a very rare thing, like Pokemon card rare, like super rare, like it's
Pokemon card?
it's Pokemon card rare,
I
like
still got
super
my Pokemon card from back in the
very
day.
fucking rare. Like
Just ain't
there's a
really
routine in
nothing.
I have one bathroom in my household, so you can't even use the bathroom at the same time. Like I gotta wake up first. I use the bathroom. Everybody else uses the bathroom after me. One at a time. It's a family of 4.
Me too.
You know, so but I'm searching for that house. I'm ready. I'm gonna buy a house.
So, full disclosure, I just had a realness with myself the other day, right?
Mm-hmm.
I told myself, I don't know if I can live by myself. For especially for long either. I've never lived by myself growing up.
So you better get a wifey?
What's that?
Nah.
What's
What you
that?
mean, what's that?
Nah, I pay for pussy.
We about
Shout
to
out
get
to
him
my
out
wife. I don't know.
We
nothing
about to get him
that.
out
I don't
this
know nothing
habit.
about none of this shit.
This is gonna last. So this too
I
shall
don't know
pass.
nothing about none of this shit. Shout out to me, whiskey. Go to me, whiskey.com.
I just want to.
podcast.com.
This is gonna be a clip that y'all gonna rewind and put on your episode when I say this.
Yeah.
There's gonna be a day that he gonna say a story that he regretted to pay for pussy, and I can't wait to hear
I still
that.
never paid for pussy yet.
So
I'm just
wait,
open to it.
I'm gonna wait for the day to hear the regret story. I can't wait.
I'm definitely telling this story one day.
Can't wait. Rewind this shit. When
He's
I
gonna
say it.
tell me, and I'm gonna laugh my ass off, and then I'm gonna tell this story maybe like 15 years.
I only want, like I said, I really just want to pay for pussy just to say I pay for pussy. That's the only reason I want to do it.
I mean, I watch Vice all the time, and people get paid to do some weird shit. So at the end of the day,
Like
you
if
better
somebody paid me to
Shout out
go
to
in the shower
Vice.
with them, hell
hire
yeah.
him.
I mean, you worked at a sex store, so I'm pretty sure
Nigga,
you've seen some.
Would
weird
you give somebody a
I
golden shower?
definitely have.
Would you give somebody a golden shower and a brown shower?
No.
shit? Bro, what the
If somebody
fuck?
pay you $1,000 right now
Oh.
to give them a brown shower,
No.
you wouldn't?
No.
You
$1,000?
wouldn't?
No.
1,000.
I could
Two.
win $1,000 on a scratch
So
ticket.
what's the minimum somebody have to pay you to give them a brown?
Never. I don't.
Where
I
that
don't
scratch
do
ticket at?
Feel me?
Bro,
Probably in Windsor or something.
I will piss on somebody for $1,000 with ease.
But then that's a guy. I feel like that's a guy. Like that's so easily. Like
With
I don't know.
ease.
Like I'm not.
I will bring out my inner
Let me
R.
not say
Kelly.
it's a guy
What are
because
you
there's white
talking
bitches that do
about?
that.
Hey, yo,
thing.
bro, come on, man.
Listen.
What, too
Shout
far?
out to you for the
Yeah,
$1,000.
not really.
To go to shower. Listen, not me. I'm all set. I like to pee in private. I'm good.
I mean, I'm only peeing on you with consent and for money.
I don't need it. I could get that money any other way.
I mean, but if I could get it just for peeing on somebody,
shout out to you for that. I'm gonna tell you right
yeah,
now.
I would
Like,
do
Get your money.
it.
shit.
Especially if she white.
All
Oh, I
right,
gotta stop
R.
saying
Kelly,
shit like
let's
that.
do it.
Yeah, you gotta stop saying shit like that. You get me in trouble for saying shit like that.
Right, that
And
about
I gotta explain to the white
You
people
two
that I
about to-
like
you know what I'm saying?
that
Y'all
I
gotta chop
don't
it up.
mean none of this shit, bro. I
You
don't
two
mean
about to be like, yo.
I'm like, yo, it's not me, yo. These
Listen.
motherfuckers like, nah, he's the
By the way,
man.
you being
That's-
real. Like, you say what you gotta
My
say.
only rationale to this is we gotta get a reparation some way. I'm just starting off someplace, you know, seeing what I can get away
man.
with.
I
Maybe
just-
they give me a deal because they feel bad.
You
Like,
know,
here, have this.
I feel like what you're saying is the same way people that want to do OnlyFans and do their toes and rub their toes and fucking shit. So at the end of the day, it is what it is.
If I had nice feet, I'd do the toe shit.
Bitches making $5,000 a week off of some toes on OnlyFans. Like,
Nah, but feel me? I'll put my feet, if they just had like, I had like the feet model thing, like I put my foot on a stand and shit like that.
If any of my
And
friends
just,
is
like, put a
listening
black
to this
background on it.
and
I'll
you're
do
paying $20 a month to look at a bitch feet on OnlyFans, please unfriend me from whatever friends we're listening on.
at the end of
That's
the
all I'm
day-
saying. If you're
Would you-
paying $20, if I'm paying $20 for OnlyFans, I want some pussy to come with that $20 at least. You know, like,
Wait, what?
like that's all I'm saying. If I'm willing to pay for
For
OnlyFans,
$20?
yeah, I want pussy to come with that shit.
This
Give me a
man,
sneak
he
peek.
ready.
He was just saying how they was selling $5 pussy on
Oh
Vine Street.
my god.
I can create a Pornhub account for free and
Oh
save
my
my
God.
favorite videos.
Man, this is
Why do
crazy.
I need to go to your OnlyFans to not and guess what you're gonna post? I can just go search what I'm looking for in Pornhub and save it for the next time I want to like it. Because you know you never find the same two
I
videos on
understand. I feel
Pornhub.
like people feel the same way about the strip club.
Strip clubs are trash.
I feel like people don't like. They rather not go to the strip club.
Yeah, it's just like, it's just.
This nigga goes to the strip club for food.
I
So,
went to the
wings?
strip club
Is it the
one
fucking
time
wings?
in Florida for
It was
food,
the seafood.
and it was
right?
amazing.
I heard it was the wings.
And no, Lex had the wings though. Them shits was
They probably had more
fantastic.
wings in the kitchen than the girls had asses
Fantastic.
on them. Shit.
Shit's fantastic. However, I went to strip club one time in Florida to go with my cousins because we said we was gonna get food, and it was very delicious. I had fried lobster tail. With seafood.
Hey, shit! They was
That
chefing that shit up.
Exactly, that shit was fire.
I went to a strip club up
Right,
here.
lobster?
I went to a strip
That
club here
shit
in
sound kinda
Connecticut,
good right
and it
now.
actually turned
Is
me
they
up from strip
open?
clubs. It turned me up from strip.
Yeah.
Wait, you go, wait.
It was
where?
like 3 o'clock in the morning.
Oh, that's on. I went to which one is that? The Gold Star, that strip club
I
used to be
don't
over there.
I
went there and I swear, it was nothing but white girls. From what I saw, they all had the same type of body, which means nobody.
Bro, you gotta stop.
I'm not talking about white people. I'm talking about the white girls that worked at the strip club
Alright,
specifically at this
at the
one.
time, they was not having nobody.
That's what I'm talking
They was
about.
not giving.
And then what made it worse was I feel like they had the same routine. They all had the same choreographed routine. They all danced the same way. They all shake their ass the same way. You know, those white girls always pop their asses the same way.
No.
Not every white girl can naturally pop their ass.
Not
Some actually have
every-
to teach themselves how to
some
pop their
people-
ass.
no, okay.
That's what I'm saying. They pop their ass the same way.
Not everybody know how to twerk.
Twerking is overrated right now, yo. Twerking ain't the shit. I remember them days when I was young and I used to sit there and spend like 15 minutes just watching twerk videos.
Yeah.
Oh, word.
I'm like,
What type of therapy session is this?
hold on. 15 minutes watching twerking
At
videos.
least minimum. Just watch me some Miss Twerk some and her team, you know.
Who the fuck is Miss Twerk
You gotta
Song?
look her
I'm
up.
about to Google her ass.
Hey yo.
Shout out to Miss Twerk Song.
Shout out to that page because everybody
Who
definitely
the
follow
fuck is
that.
she?
That was one of my
Everybody
Wait,
favorite
let's pull
twerkers.
her fucking up. Bro, that's hilarious.
I forgot her partner's name.
That
yo.
name is epic. I hope she trademarked that shit. Like, what?
I used to always watch her
Hey,
videos.
yo.
yo.
Man, this nigga
This is them
just
times that I was deep in World Star Hip Hop.
stop giving
Nah.
away the names.
Nah,
bro.
I feel because
Stop
I'm a
doing
faithful fan. Now World Star kind of died down.
Yeah,
But I used to
this
go
is
on their
trash
page
now.
every time and see what's new, Vine times, all of that.
Yes.
I like right now.
World Star used to
TikTok
be
is
shit.
part of my daily life. Like I actually watch 30 minutes of TikTok before I go to bed
That's my new addiction.
because I want to laugh till my face hurt before I go to bed. My goal is to go to bed happy.
I like to go to bed cussing people out of my head. I feel like I wake up the happiest.
I can't do that. I have to. If
I'm a sick, twisted individual. I'm gonna keep
You
it a
go to
buck.
sleep like people
What?
go to sleep laughing, counting sheep. You go to sleep cussing people out.
Yeah.
Well then, you
I go to
continue on
sleep-
this therapy session that you're going to.
Yo, I plan on having a therapist for the rest of my life.
As you should.
I don't want no more friends.
That's good, bro.
I
Your
don't.
friends.
I
Wait,
really,
what?
truly, genuinely think I don't. I have enough, and the
Oh,
ones
okay,
I want,
all right.
and the ones I have, I know they're real. I don't have to question it. I don't
Yeah.
want to question people no more. It's too much for my sanity. I don't want to ever want to question your energy around me. I don't want to have to tell you I don't like
I
your
can
energy
agree
in my
to
life.
that. I'm
I don't
with
have to.
myself.
Yeah, I don't want to have that conversation because if you're looking at me like, what the fuck are you talking about? That's my point. I don't want that energy around me, so I don't need that. So
I think also when you're so focused on something like you just don't even have the time
I
anymore.
don't.
Like
I'm trying to be
actually
successful.
can vouch for that. I had experience like I just right now like my circle is officially closed. Like I literally could count my friends in a hand.
Facts. I'm trying to be Rihanna's second baby father before I'm 35. Shit.
See, but
got
I say
goals.
stuff like that.
First
but
of all, what?
I got goals.
Rihanna's second baby father.
if I wasn't
Yeah.
married, I would say the same thing.
I got goals.
Leave
I would be
Rihanna
before him
alone.
because there's
Riri
no
needs
way.
to get
in-
fucked. I feel like she had one of the most toxic pussies in the business, and I need it. I need
Facts.
it. Yo,
That seems like it's accurate.
look what that shit made Chris Brown do to her, yo.
Don't.
I never said I was gonna take it that far. I'm just showing the toxicity of her pussy. That's all I'm saying.
So
You-
what you know?
Listen.
No, you saying
I'm one of
that
them niggas who
her
believe.
pussy is toxic, so she caused the reason why she got her ass beat.
I never said she caused it, but I said she instigated a little bit.
That's what you're saying.
A little bit, yeah.
No,
I said
sir.
she part of that shit too.
No,
She-
no,
listen,
no.
these bitches are sneaky and conniving. I'm not saying I'm agreeing putting my hands on a woman in no way, shape, or
I'm not
form.
saying-
But you goddamn know some of
Listen,
these bitches be asking for it. They be know how to push
no
a button on a
asking for
nigga.
it. No, it's not asking
Cause I'm
for it.
listen, I won't hit you, but I'm gonna rough
Listen,
you up.
It's not asking for it. What I'm saying
I
is
don't-
that
oh, not even asking for it. Wrong choice of words, man. All these people gonna sit here and come cancel me and shit. You don't ask for it. No woman asks for another man to put their hands on them. No woman asks for that. I apologize for putting my foot in my mouth for that one. No woman asks for it. But some of y'all be instigating that shit.
That's acknowledgement, and that's what we call realness.
This is what we do here on Weed and Whiskey, though.
Shut it down.
I'm a real nigga.
We take it back.
Yeah, in fact, there would never be a time where we sit here and we talk about some shit, and if we were wrong about it, we won't acknowledge what the
But
fuck
I
we
do
just said.
understand what you're trying to say.
But you-
I understand.
yeah.
I understand that because I just don't want you talking about Rihanna.
And-
but what I'm saying,
First of all,
there are bitches that are.
I have to
toxic.
get her pregnant. I don't care. I have to get her pregnant. That's the one person that I really want to be my baby mother.
They was really judging her
Why you
like
can't want her
about
to be a
her
wife,
being
bro?
pregnant with ASAP Rocky, talking about she a billionaire. He's a sex. First of all, no, they said that she was with this billionaire prince,
Oh, the Muhammad nigga.
whatever his name is, and that she should have had a baby with him because he's a billionaire prince. Yeah, yeah.
I thought she
But
should
then
have
she
baby
had a
with him
baby
just because he had
with A$AP Rocky.
tigers.
But then my thing is like, why the fuck does it matter who the fuck y'all can say anything about? This bitch is not even marrying him because she got money. Now look at Kim Kardashian today and Kanye going each other.
Kanye should have never married Kim. I'm a Kanye fan, and I think Kim was one of his downfalls.
It's crazy now.
And
It's all over
honestly,
the
this is
internet.
why I won't even be mad at Kanye, because we talk about this all the time, yo. If y'all was a real Kanye fans, and y'all actually listen to his music, that nigga is doing everything he said he was gonna do in all his songs.
I love Kanye. I don't even really have.
Kanye's an
I don't
individual.
choose between him and Kim because I like Kanye for his music. I don't give a fuck about that reality shit. I like Kim Kardashian.
I'm
for
team
her
Black
businesses.
Pussy.
Hey, listen.
That's all I'm gonna say. I'm team Black
Hey.
Pussy. So
But he's dating Julia Fox, so he's not even
who's that?
the one he dating is
There's
you with
another
Kanye.
white bitch, right? This nigga
Yes.
love white bitches, man.
Yes.
Kanye, why you love these white bitches?
All right now, tell him something.
Come talk about it. I have a couch for you, Kanye. Come talk about it, yo. Come tell me why you love
Bring
these
him
white
to the
bitches.
podcast.
What are
That's
they
right.
doing for you that I need to do? Do I need to temporarily pretend I like white bitches too?
Kanye, come on here.
Because
and
it might
talk
be
to
just
this
for
man.
marketing. Kanye has great marketing skills, yo. If I need a white bitch
He
to market
dressed
my
her
podcast,
like a Barbie doll.
that's what I'm saying, yo. Yo, any white girl who want to be on my wing for marketing purposes, I got you. Come on, I'll put you on the payroll. I'll be able to make you file a W-2 at the end of the year.
About to fall through like a fucking
just-
audition.
I
Let's do an
just-
audition.
I'm dead
Yeah.
ass, yo.
I'm
You-
here for it.
You have
I
to
will
have.
sit here and
What's
drink
the
whiskey and smoke
requirement?
weed.
You have to have a butt that look like you ate McDonald's for 15 years of your entire life. That's all I'm gonna say.
A country booty.
Yes.
Snack wraps.
Yes. You gotta have cellulite.
I'm done. I can't.
You gotta know when not to talk. Big criteria.
Or I cannot.
Because women who don't know when not to talk when business is
That's
being
not
done,
gonna
that's a turn
work.
on.
You cannot say that. That's not gonna work.
If I'm paying you, yes.
No.
If you pay.
If you want to be able to talk as much as you want, you have to be able to be open to breed for me. And if you're not open to breed for
The
me,
fuck is this, a pit bull? The fuck going on?
I'm about to be 30 years old in
Breed
life.
for me?
I'm about to be
What the
30
fuck?
years in life.
Crazy.
No.
If any woman's gonna come
this
into
is
my
sounding very Mexican-ish
nah,
right now.
if any woman's gonna come into my
Mexican-ish?
life at this point,
Yes.
if you're not willing
What
to
is
have my
Mexican?
picnic, don't waste my
I
time.
have a crazy story. Like I'm gonna. This is my last story for y'all.
All right, go
Say
on.
shit.
We ended with this.
I'm
We
gonna wrap
probably
this
gonna
up for
end it. Yeah.
So like, let's see. I hope you remember this story. Like, y'all know Prospect Pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh my god, I used to work at Prospect Pizza. I was 17. You can't like be a server underage because you serve liquor. So
Mhm.
they used to pay me under the table. Fuck yeah. So they used to pay me under. They're like 2 Mexicans in the back, like 2 Nepal, like it's from Nepal. Nepalian dudes,
Yeah.
and like 2 delivery drivers are from Nepal.
Or Nepali.
However, you know.
I used to
Nepalese.
work with a guy, and my
Nepalese.
supervisor was from Nepal, so I should know.
So that. Then the owner, 2 owners were Indian. Cool. And then there was like 1 crackhead white lady. She was like 47. And then I was the other server.
Oh, you got one of those.
And it was like 10 tables. It was like a small pizza, like smaller than Wilson Pizza, like way
Yeah, I
smaller.
know.
Cool. So I was working there like on the weekends and making mad money, whatever, as a server under the table. And I worked there for like 4 months. I never was able to talk to anybody because the owners were like, you gotta like, I work crazy jobs by the way. You gotta like, you can't even be talking to them. You gotta be working. These niggas was so stingy. Like, if there was like leftover napkins on the table of like that you just served, they want you to save them napkins. I'll still throw them away. Are you fucking kidding me? Like, people grab pizza, their
Subway
fingers
was like
be
that.
greasy. Grab it, that's nasty.
Subway
That's
be
nasty.
like that because
So I still
they
throw
print
shits
their
out.
logo on the napkins. It
I'll
cost
still
them.
throw them shits out. Okay, cool. So, and this is on my children. One time, it was like my birthday. I was turning 18. And I think they knew it. I go to work. I never, ever in my life I talk to anybody. No, they don't got me on Facebook, no MySpace, none of that shit at the time. No, there was no Instagram, none of that shit. Nobody see me. They know where I live. We never chill outside of work, nothing. I go to work and they're all in the back, like in a circle, and they're like, there's flowers, and there's like this box, and like it's real cute or whatever. We got mad people and the fucking floor. So I'm like, what the fuck are we doing? Because like they never let me talk. So I'm like, what are we doing, bro? So they're like, here you go. They open up, it's a ring. I'm like, oh my god, like, cause like they're all standing next to each other. It's not one. They're all standing next to each other like in a circle. I'm like, oh my god, this is so cute. Thank you. I put the ring on. Cool. I go to work, and I'm starting to notice like this. I'm like, oh my, like, I'm like, this is like the engagement ring finger or some shit like that. And I go to the table, and this lady, she got a ring on that finger too. So I asked her, like, miss, like, when people propose to you, like, what's the ring that they put on your finger? She's like, oh, that finger right there, honey. That one right there. I'm like, oh,
You got
shit.
proposed to a fucking.
On my children. On my children. Listen.
Wait, continue, please.
Yeah, I'm just glad. I just that's what I'm saying. It's let her tell this.
It's a real fucking story on my life. So, I go to the back, and one of the delivery drivers like, Jess, you saw the name on the ring, and I'm like, what do you mean the name? So I take off the ring, and it says Francisco engraved. I'd never seen a ring engraved in my life, like, ever. It's engraved. So I go to the back. Francisco was like the dude that make the pizzas, and he was like 64.
Oh shit!
I've never had like more than 5-minute conversation, like, ever. I don't even know his last name.
I got the
Don't know
perfect
nothing.
sentence for this, real quick.
Listen, and I'm telling you, like, this is so crazy in my life that I never, like, I want to Netflix to sign me because, like, I got movies for them, like, so I asked him, I was like, why do you give me this ring? Like, it's literally my birthday, like, I'm literally about to go to, remember, what was that club that they closed down because they,
The on the rocks.
Y'all uppers.
Upper.
I was going to
Yeah.
uppers that night. I was getting, I'm going to get my money because it's Friday. They're going to pay me. I'm going to uppers. I'm turning 18. Like, that was my night. Yo. I asked him at first, I'm asking him in Spanish, of course. But I'm like, what's this? What's this ring? He was like, oh, I want to marry you. I want to bring you to Guadalajara to be my mother. And I want you to have 6 kids.
Crap,
And I'm
pearls.
like, so that's what I said about Mexicanish, like, 6 kids. I'm like, breeding 6 kids? What the fuck? And I'm like, I don't even know you. Like, I don't know you. Like, here, I'm giving him the ring back. I'm like, he's like, oh, no, I don't want it. You can keep it. And I'm like, so I called my bitch Jessica at the time because I used to have a roommate. And I'm like, Jessica, I'm like calling her in the bathroom. I'm like, bitch, come get me right now. I want to leave right now. Come get me. Like, she's like, no, bitch, get your money. Stay right there. And when you get out, I'm going to come get you. I'm like, bitch, I don't want to stay here. So I stay. I get my money. There's a jewelry store. Still to this day, it's there. I don't know what the fuck the name is. It's a gold jeweler, whatever, at that Prospect Plaza. And I hear the guy, he always used to come and get a garlic bread and ginger ale, his fat ass, all the time. And then he was like, yo, your girlfriend, what, you gave her the ring? So I'm in the back and I'm hearing that shit. So when I got to work, mind you, the dude didn't want to take the ring back. So I took that shit. I said, word, pawn that shit. Fuck out of here. You're weird as hell. Yo, I go ask the girl, like, yo, did he say who this? He's like, you his girlfriend? I was like, no. I'm literally 17 to 18. This man was like 64.
Damn.
He moving different.
Yo.
Yeah, nah.
This
He
man
not
sent
moving
me
that
a friend
differently.
request
Nah,
like
he
3
moving
years
a good
later. His profile picture was like a fucking stereo. Remember that stereo you put the fucking CDs in?
I got one question though on
Bro,
top of
crazy
that.
like.
If he's just the nigga who makes the pizzas, how can he afford these rings that's engraved?
I have no idea.
Who is this nigga really?
Yo, I asked him how much he paid. He paid like $500 for that ring. I did to this, and I'm telling y'all right now. Look in y'all eyes.
Mexican.
I
You
look
probably
in your
sucked his bread.
eyes.
All I'ma say
I look
is,
in your eyes. Out of work, I never seen that man. Not
oh,
nothing.
he saw you.
Nothing. No. There was no blunt.
He
There was
saw
no
you.
nothing.
He saw you from afar, baby girl.
So I never to this. I like baffled. Like I don't understand.
Yours is a more.
Bro, it's crazy.
Yours is loving his life. This is our life. That's what he said. This is our life.
I was not going to Guadalajara. I was not going to Guadalajara. I was not going out there.
I can't even pronounce it, so I know I wouldn't even go there.
It was crazy. That was one of the craziest things. Like I'm trying. Imagine as a 17-year-old turn, like it's literally my birthday. Like it was, and mind you, I still went out that night.
And then a year later, he got pregnant.
Yeah. Big fucking facts. Drew the fuck up. That's right. You really on point. I like that. And a year later, a lot happened to Netflix. Holla at me.
Damn, girl, you was living la vida loca.
Yes. And no regrets, because I got 2 beautiful babies now. My babies are beautiful, and we flourishing now. So shout out to
I think that's what every girl say after they had it. You know, they had kids young. Like, no regrets. I got 2 baby girls out of it.
They
Got
better
2
say that
beautiful kids
shit.
out
That's
of it.
like cheers to the yup.
But you know
That's
something
why we
funny?
here.
You know something funny?
That's exactly
for a lot
why
of
we
for a
here.
lot of girls' cases, they baby daddies be shit.
But you know what?
Shout out to the girls who have kids with niggas that they wouldn't even let touch them today.
But see, I think that's a terrible phrase. Baby daddies ain't shit. There are people that do have horrible situations, but like I said, we're gonna repeat this. Don't let that like fuck you up.
No, I feel bad because to be honest with you, yo, listen, I'm one of them people who I will help you get out of your bad situations as best as I can, because as a black man, I can't see another black woman struggle because of the defaults of another black man. I can't do that, you know? I can't do that. As much jokes as I make, as much shit as I talk, I'm low-key a genuine sweetheart who just have an asshole side. That's just it. That's just it.
Ladies, y'all heard.
I just like talking shit. That's it.
If you can handle the talking shit, then you straight.
And and like I'm really unfiltered, like really unfiltered.
All right.
Things that you
Listen.
No,
This
but-
has been a great episode.
This has
I
been
love
good. We had
Well,
a
I
lot
want to say, first of all, shout out to him because it was his birthday yesterday. So
Thank
this
you.
is definitely a birthday
Thanks.
episode. And I really thank you guys for really having me. Like, these have been really great conversations. Y'all know I'm very raw and authentic. So I'm telling you,
I think you gotta have us on your platform now, so we gotta bring.
No, we have a lot. Listen, there's a lot coming up.
Now we
this year.
talked about it. Never
Oh, yeah,
talked about it.
2022
We
is
did.
a lot of
Okay.
things coming up. Weed and Whiskey
Yeah,
podcast.
we
Make sure
vlog
y'all
that.
subscribe to the channel.
Facts.
And not only subscribe, hit that bell in the top.
Facts.
That way you get the notifications when they upload a new video.
Facts.
These boys is coming hot, and like I said, if you're not tuned in, you're missing out.
Same and drop and same for her. Subscribe to her YouTube as well too. She got
give us
really
the-
big things coming on. You don't want to miss out on the amazing things that she do. When people put out hard work, yeah, you got to see the hard work that they come out with, man, because that should be beautiful.
Facts.
Y'all don't want to miss this. Y'all don't.
Give
don't.
up.
Y'all know when I hype something
information.
up.
Thank
And when
you
I
so
hype
much.
something up, y'all know I'm hyped about it. Come on, y'all gotta get on the wave.
Hell yeah.
Oh, I appreciate
That's
y'all.
what I'm
Let's take
saying.
one more shot before. Listen, cheers
Before
to
we
Hey,
go.
man,
Weed and
I'm
Whiskey.
drunk.
Y'all got
Fuck.
this is the beginning.
Yeah.
Give me that
God.
gentleman Jack. Shout
Yeah.
out Jack Daniels.
Is this a
Y'all
shot
know
right
where
here?
it's at. It's coming hot. Let's get
This
this
is a
out
shot,
of
right?
here. Boy, you better.
This is a shot.
Ooh, Jesus. I'm
I
taking
can't
this on
see
the
it. I
road.
can't-
Hold on,
Look
let me
at
put it.
this. He is not a bartender.
No,
That's
you-
for sure.
I wasn't. That was probably 6 seconds right there. I got a heavy hand. I got a heavy hand, man.
Look at this. Baby shots over here. I ain't gonna be mad at you because this. I don't even know what the road is looking
I
at.
gotta
Yo,
drive home.
So
I gotta drive home. I don't
before
know.
we started
You
recording,
better be
this,
on that 20
it started ice
10
raining.
miles per hour shit.
We
Fuck
out
it.
here.
To be honest with
Fuck
you,
it.
I'm up for
Pull
some more
an e-brake.
shenanigans before the night is over.
No,
So
no,
I'm gonna see what's up for the night. I'll probably hit a bar after this. And so let's go
What bar about to be open right now?
downtown. No, I
He
can't go
better
to. I
He
can't go
better
to.
have-
I can't go to one of the bars downtown. Yeah, I can't.
Well, good luck to you.
For
Cheers.
another, I gotta wait a couple years before I go to that bar.
Happy birthday and
Thank
cheers
you,
to Weed and
guys.
Whiskey.
Yes.
That was a shot for you? Oh, Lord.
I'm not taking this like that.
I am.
How's this a double?
Oh, you cool.
So. Ooh, that was good. That was good.
That was not a great face.
Thank you guys for tuning in for another great episode. Because like I said, we only bring nothing but great personalities onto the podcast. Please visit weedandwhiskeypodcast.com.
Mm-hmm.
You know, listen to episode Cops Emerge. Follow us on Instagram at Weed and Whiskey Podcast. Follow us on Twitter at Weed and Whiskey _ because you know they limit how much we can fucking put on shit on Twitter. Fuck them. Follow us on Facebook at Weed and Whiskey Podcast. Everywhere.
They trying to block our shine. Fuck them niggas.
Because you can't limit me with the characters that you want to put on, man. I'm not too. You can't box me in, man. I don't come with limitations. That's just not what I do, yo.
Mhm.
I don't shoot from the. I don't shoot for the sky. I shoot for the stars.
Period.
Fuck all of that,
All
man.
right.
That's all I'm saying. Because at the end of the day, I'm still a goddamn star, and so is everybody around me. Because we make each other shine as
That's
bright as
right.
possible. And I'm slurring over my words. So, Quell, take us out.
I think you honestly you said it all. So yo, listen, we love
Oh
y'all.
wait, drop your handles real quick.
That's what I was trying to say the first time.
Okay,
but
I'm
you
sorry.
kept going,
I'm sorry.
nigga.
Lo siento, mi amigo.
Drop your
Lo siento, mi amigo.
Yeah,
Gosh.
no,
Ay, Dios
I
mío.
agree.
Gosh.
Listen, like I said, thank you for having me on the show. Follow me on my YouTube channel, Jeslynne Marianne, and you can follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter, Jeslynne Marianne. It's all the same thing. Link in the bio. And thank you. Like I said, follow the guys.
And if you can't spell it, I'm gonna have it on the screen.
You probably can't spell it.
Yeah. I'm gonna look it up on Instagram
Facts.
before I spell it.
But we love y'all. Thank you for being you, and thank you for like us, and whatever the fuck I just said. I'm drunk, so bye.
Boom, boom. Oh yeah, follow the YouTube Weed and Whiskey Podcast. We actually have some great things coming on.
Just
for that
look
too.
up Weed and Whiskey Podcast. We every fucking week, so just do that, and you be alright. Peace.